Okay, guys, we are live. So for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I'll be your friendly, what am I going to be? Your friendly Grimdark Master today, because today we're carrying on with our ongoing campaign playing Cubicle 7's outstanding Warhammer 40K RPG, Wrath and Glory, one of the two Warhammer 40K RPGs they publish at present. I'm expecting a third any time now. With me today are the stars of our campaign. We are incidentally playing through a modified version of the Darktide Extraction campaign. So if you want to play through that campaign at some point, this session may contain spoilers for that. If you aren't concerned about that, well then let me introduce you to the stars of today's session. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing? First up, we've got Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Argarius, and he is a Death Cult assassin.
Very nice. Next up is Sean.
Hey, I am Lucionus. I am a member of the Astra Telepathica. I am a psyker.
Very nice. Next up is James.
Hi, I'm James. I'm playing Sister Severina Crucius, Battle Sister of the Order of our Sanctified Shield of Enoch.
Very nice. And last, but certainly not least, is John.
Hey everyone, I am John, and I'm playing Gezriel. He is a human Scutaris of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Very nice. So guys, this is session 5. Last session saw you finally rid yourself of those meddling stack scurrers. What happened last time?
The tidal wave of the things chasing us and held back by fire. That's
Yep.
Yeah. They're pretty much slogging through. finally reaching the little lift or the lift. Yeah, lift to the elevator.
Yeah, it was a lift down into the elevator. So we were talking before we went on, actually before you were able to join too, James, the lift is what brings you down into the elevator itself. The elevator is about a half kilometer on a side. And that is the thing that lowers down into the hive itself. Other than running and trying not to die and learning why people distrust psychers, what else did you guys do last time?
Pretty much just run and gun, finished it out. Blocked off some areas with fire, ran into the shaft. I think we dropped down to the lift.
If I'm not... Yep. Everyone took a little bit more damage, but fortunately that fall seemed to kill the scurrers that were in the elevator with you. And we now find ourselves looking out at the elevator itself. Now, there are in Darktide Extraction a ton of incredible images. What there is not is an image of the actual fucking elevator. So we're going to have to use our imagination a little bit with this one. This is about the closest I could have, because it's going to have the overly gothic accoutrement to it. This is something that, when it was first built, was designed to be modular, not only from the being able to section off different areas of this large block. It's also 5 stories tall. So you can also section off horizontal places. So you can picture that and then letting it sort of deteriorate over the span of several thousand years, and you will find the state that it is currently in. We are picking up with you guys picking yourselves up from the ground and looking out at this sprawling area. As a reminder as well, while much of our focus over the first couple of sessions of this have been you guys not dying and getting down a corridor, your mission is to plumb the depths of the hive, recover, which a initial team was unable to do, plumb the depths of the hive, find this artifact, that the he's not the chapter master. What's his name here? Handouts. Watch captain. Is that no? That's different. Oop. House of Quarry characters. Did we? We've got handouts here, don't we? SMEs. Oh, maybe not. I thought that I had a handout for your...
The watch captain, De Dominovo.
Yeah, is it watch captain? Is that his position?
No. That's...
I think that's what the handout's called, right?
The watch captain is Death Watch.
Yeah.
It's Captain something or other.
Yeah, that's a handout from when we'd played the Death Watch with this. His name... Hold on, I've got it in one of the handout thingies. I'll have to add... Okay. I know, because he doesn't have the actual title of the, like, chapter master. Because they, for whatever reason. That's the lieutenant.
They lost their chapter master, didn't they?
Yes, that's correct.
He went walkabout.
Exactly. Oh, it's in the Gilead. Where's it? Forsaken System. I think this is where he is. It is Brevet Captain Akahir. Actually, what am I make a handout for that right now? Brevet Captain.
That's not our patron, is it, Kev?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There was a page that you had all of them on there.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think I just have not. I haven't. I thought I made a handout for it, but I clearly didn't.
No, there was just like a screen that you had all of the options on.
Yeah, the map.
Yeah.
Oh, the map. Is that where it was?
Yeah.
Let me see here. Captain. Do I have that? There we go. Here we go. Boom. There he is. There he is, your patron.
We love him very much.
You do. Yeah, definitely. You guys actually got I think there was a benefit you guys have received that's helped you resist some fear that comes from him. The +1 die for resolve tests. That is from him.
That's where my bonus dice coming from. You're right.
Yeah. So you are charged with plumbing the depths on here, and that'll involve getting this thing down. But one of the things you're going to need to be turning your mind to is getting off of here afterwards. And there are 3 components that two of them will be necessary components. One of them is an optional thing. The necessary components are fabricating a Vox antennae, because there is not a functional one on the thing here. So one of the things you can do is over the course of time, you can scavenge materials, and so long as you have the materials, you'll be able to fabricate that. The second thing is a landing pad, and those are both of the necessary components. A third is a void shield generator. That is an optional component, but highly recommended. Kind of like AC. You really want to make sure you get your AC when you're buying your new buggy. All of those require 3 scavenged parts, and the antennae, I can tell you, Gazriel, if you spend an hour down here, you can potentially find up to... Oh, actually, hold on. There's a total of 6 items that could potentially be scavenged from the elevator. Those can be, 3 of those can be enough for the antennae, and up to 1 component from each of the other 2 things. For the landing pad and the Vox shield generator can be recovered. You can also use things you locate of those 6 to roll on a table and see what random stuff you might find.
Okay.
So you need an hour to if you want to take a regroup, we talked before we went live about what the regroup consists of. Second thing is it's an hour for each of you to make a investigation test to try and find something useful. It's a difficulty 4 investigation intelligence check. And if it's something where you want to roll on a table, you don't have to make any further checks. We just roll and see what you find. If you want to secure one of those components, somebody, John's character, needs to make a tech test against DN 6. So.
Yeah. Investigation against DN4 is not going to happen.
Not going to happen for you. Now, you guys could assist because there are aid things. It just means that it's going to take you a lot longer if you want to look. You will have other opportunities to try and scavenge for things, but if you wish to, this is one of the places where it will be much easier to find several of those components because this elevator, this part of it at least, is designed to transport equipment, and there's tons of shit that has been left around here. You never know what you're going to find. Now, the downside is when you roll complications, that is when, I can't remember if they're called complications, the chaos die, we call wrath die, when you have the whatever it is that comes up, those can lead to you encountering things here. So the risk that comes from looking is just inherent in the rolls, is that the longer you spend kind of fussing around, the more likely it is that you potentially come across something else that is in here or passing through here or whatever. So that is the context for what we'll be doing in the next stage of this. Do you guys have any questions about that? Then we'll get back into the scene. The lift has dropped to the ground. The cage door has opened. The dead stack scurrers are next to you. You guys have finally exited that combat, which means, Lucionius, you can finally allow your psychic manifestation level to go back down to fettered. So you are no longer taking that crazy penalty that you were suffering before either, because that only lasts until the end of combat.
Oh, it's right. The re-rolling you're talking about. The re-rolling.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
So, what do we see as everyone is looking around at one another?
Lucius is pretty wounded, so I think he sags against the side of the against the elevator. He might even, he'll take a look around. I mean, if it looks relatively, if it looks like this, what we're looking at, and it's a little quiet. It seems quiet. He may slump down to the floor, like he may kind of slide down the wall to the floor to take a little, to take a moment, not a regroup, not a respite, but a moment. He takes a moment.
Okay. So your shoulders sag, and then you finally can feel that tumultuous connection to the immaterium relax, at least back down to its regular dull roar. And I'm sorry, Jeff, I interrupted you.
Oh, I was just going to say Argarius would probably slump down beside him because he's also got beat up, and I think he says quietly, sort of to himself, not really to Lucionius, but I hated that.
It is the least optimal way for you to be fighting.
Yeah, absolutely. He is just not designed for that kind of fight.
The run and gun?
Yeah, the run and gun.
Yeah.
Sister and Gezriel, what about you guys? What do we see?
Well, do you see Gezriel? He's probably one of the heaviest of the group, being more iron and armor than anything. He kind of like his magnetic abilities kick on. He kind of like half hovers, stands to his feet, and accidentally squishes one of the head of the Skirrans that were nearby that's dead. And then he starts looking around and says, "We should regroup. Let me pull out my tools."
Sister, what about yourself?
I think I will go across to Argarius and Lucionius and kneel down next to them and exhort them and well done and trust in the will of the Emperor. And perhaps a timely psalm I'll read to them to bolster their spirits.
Nice.
Yes, hold them still while I stitch them back together.
So as you look out, sister, at the immediate, vicinity here, it looks almost like it's like an entire mobile modular warehouse, but one that has definitely seen better days. There's stuff hanging down. There's places where clearly like things had camps, and you're fairly certain you can see the broken ruins of an Imperial Guard sentinel walker out among the detritus. Like someone was using a walker down here that got destroyed. Would you guys mechanically like to complete a regroup?
A regroup or a respite?
Respite you cannot do. You have to be in a safe place.
I'm getting confused between which is the big one and the
regroup is the short one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Respite is the long one. You need to be in a safe location in order to do that.
And I think that before we start pushing the chaos dice and risking encounters, we should be at least more healed up.
Okay. In which case, what's your Medicae and Intellect dice pool?
It is 7 with the +1 I get from that talent. It's 8.
Nice. Oh, do you only have 1 rank in Medicae?
No, it's the total dice I have. I have a Medicaid rating of 4, but my total dice pool is 7.
Right. So then, plus your rank. Shit, yeah, I was ranking. Yeah. Right. Okay. So,
basically, I'm going to give Argarius and Lucionus 4 wounds back each.
Nice.
So,
Argarius and Lucionus, you can clear 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Wow.
I figure Sister Severine and myself can hold on for a bit longer.
Yeah. And
solid.
Sister, I think you said you had something you can do to review your strictures or something like that.
Yep, I'll do that.
And do we get our shock back then as well?
No.
One from the rest? No. Okay.
No, only from respite.
Oh,
and,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I got very good.
A regroup. Now, I think one of the reasons I want to make sure we're using the correct vernacular is because it's not like some other games where like you don't. I think you're able to do as many regroups. Let's see here. Before I speak out of turn here, I actually don't know. Let's see here. How many? There's in recovery. There we go. All right, regroup. Huh. Oh, it says it generally. So it says it generally appears between encounters. What I'll probably say is that you need to have an encounter before you can complete a regroup again.
Yeah.
That isn't rules as written. Oh, we lost James. So, James, are you in the call still?
Yeah, yep. Just trying to connect. There we go.
There we go. Gotcha. Okay, so having completed the respite or the regroup and having reloaded all of your weapons, how's everyone doing for ammo and for grenades?
I'm out.
We're out.
No grenades, no bolter rounds.
Yeah.
No bolter reloads or no bolter
reloads.
rounds?
I forgot to ask to get any reloads at the start, so I only had what was in the gun.
My rifle is out of ammo because I used it in the salvo. Last bit of it.
Your final thing was a salvo.
Yeah,
Shit.
I used salvo. And that was
Pretty much drained all of our resources there.
Okay.
So we need to find resources, weapon, ammo.
Okay. So the other thing you will need to find, which Gazriel could inform you, there will be an elevator control center, like think of it like a, the kind of the thing that looks down over the worker's yard is a control center, just like you would operate a vehicle. There's a bridge for the elevator somewhere here. The difficulty is going to be with the modular nature of this and how many changes there have been. It will be taking you a survival test to try and locate that. find where the command station is located. Located. So, what do you guys wish to do first, then?
We scavenge for stuff, right?
Yeah.
Take an hour to...
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think you said I could scavenge for the parts we need for the...
Well, no, what you all are making... When you've located... If you're choosing to scavenge for those parts, when you find them, that's when you need to make a roll to properly extract them.
Gotcha.
Okay, and you can keep... do we have a... Party notes for the game? I don't think so, right?
No.
I don't recall.
I'll make one here for you.
May I make a science test in somewhere in here?
To do what?
Just to see if I can detect anything about that would be a warp concentration in our vicinity.
Remember, it's a half kilometer by half kilometer. So, like, if you mean immediately where you are, then yes. But it's not something you're going to be able to... Because it is a roll, it's going to be something you have to tell me when you're doing it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah.
Okay, so just go ahead and give us a senescence check whenever you're ready.
All right.
And I know this is for the Inquisition, but I could not resist.
So has anyone got any investigation skills?
I have a total of 6 in my dice pool for investigation.
Okay.
But you got a skill in it, right?
Yes, I got 3 ranks. Yes.
Oh, cool. So
Okay.
maybe
I guess
I
really
will-
intelligence based.
I get a briefing from you on this. And I will then spend 2 of my experience points from your good advice on how to search around. I have now got rank 1 in it.
Very nice. Okay.
Is that a temporary rank?
No, it's I spent 2 of my advancement points.
Gotcha.
Okay. And let's see here. Help. If I agree that you would be helpful for whatever someone is doing, grab a number of dice equal to the attribute or the skill rating you're using to help, and your ally can use those as bonus dice on their test. That is how helping works.
Okay.
So,
I have a total of 4 for investigation.
okay. So then, do you guys does anyone wish to team up, or do you want to roll individually?
Mm,
If your pool is a 4, it's going to be a tough thing to get to a 4. So it might be better contributing either your stat or your skill as bonus dice to somebody else.
Yeah, I probably should.
Yeah,
Which one is high? Is your intelligence stat is a 4, or do you have points in investigation?
I have 2 actually. Like my stat is a 2, and I have 2 ranks.
Okay, so then you'll be able to contribute 2 bonus dice.
2 either way, yeah.
Yeah, to somebody. What about you, Lucionius?
2 ranks of investigation.
And then
Total.
3 in intelligence?
3.
So do you want to roll separately, or do you wish to...
Well,
I mean, maybe
I can boost. I can work with Lucionius, so I can add 2 dice
you can add 2 dice?
from my intelligence. Yeah.
Okay. So then Lucionius would have 7, and then Gesriel, how much do you have?
I have a total of 6, 3 rank and 3 intelligence.
Holy shit, these fucking cameras are resetting every 2 seconds, guys. It's driving me nuts. You have 7, so then do
I
you
have
want
6 total.
Oh, 6 total. Okay, so then maybe Argarius works with you. Add +2 to yours to give 8 total. Okay. So then would you guys go ahead and give us a investigation intelligence test, and then that'll be Gesriel and Lucionius rolling. You'll have 2 bonus dice on this.
Okay.
Beautiful. We've already got a Wrath die in there. I love it. And we got a Glory. So let's get back in the habit here. So first off, you're going to get a point of Glory in the Glory pool for that. So that's good.
Nice.
Then you have 4 is what you need. You could shift 1. Oh, so here's something cool. You could shift one of those to put it in the glory pool, and Lucionius, you could shift one to reduce the time, which would let you roll a second time in that 1 hour period.
It sounds good.
Okay. So you got one thing you found, and Gezriel, you unfortunately can't shift anything. You would not be risking anything if you wanted to wrath that. You're already getting complications.
Yeah, spend a wrath to make it go higher or to reroll it.
Yeah, potentially get more things. So, okay.
Spend one of those and reroll.
Nice. So there's your second one. Okay. So in which case, you could either shift one to reduce the time or to, okay.
Reduce time.
All right. So I'm going to keep a threshold of how many complications you guys roll. I'm going to, just because it's going to, it's I bet it's on the screen here. Oh, it is called complications. I've been reading so much Cosmere lately, and it's called complications in that I was like, am I just carrying over? No, it's the same. Guys, it's the same. Okay, so complications. We're at 1 so far. All right, so you have found 2 bits of salvage. Do you wish it to be a random thing, or do you wish it to be some of those components that you require?
One of each.
Okay. And which of the 3? Void Shield, the landing platform, or the Vox antennae?
I think the Vox antennae would be the most important to get a signal out.
Okay. So you have 1 Vox antennae and 1 random bit. Let's see here. We'll start with Jeffrey. Would you give us a 2d6 roll? This is not a Route 66 roll.
6.
6. Okay. You actually find a small cache of ammo.
Ooh.
So any common ammo type, you will be able to find 1 unit of that.
How does that break down for, like, is that 1 clip or 1 clip each?
1 reload of a common type.
For 1 person.
1 reload. You can shoot. Yeah. Not 1 reload per person.
Yeah. Just specifying.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh. You could, instead of putting it into glory, you could shift an exalted icon to find another reload.
I don't think any of us have got common ammo there, do we?
Yeah.
You do? Okay.
I think you need, like, that burning ammo is that non-common stuff, right?
Well, no. Well, I'm just looking for that. Yeah, projectile and las are common.
Yeah.
I use projectile.
Bolt is uncommon.
Yeah.
Use projectile, so you could find ammo of that. And who uses las? Anyone? Lucionius has got a las pistol. Are you down on reloads, or?
I am, but I don't think we should worry about me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Dave's got las as well.
Okay, so I don't know if he's been more sniping than using salvo.
Yeah.
So
what you could do is, you've got that extra half hour. If you want to spend the next half hour to roll another investigation test, if you're trying to find bolter, maybe there is some bolter stuff in here, sister. That would be, let's see here.
So we could spend a glory to find an extra reload, right?
But it has to be common, though. if you wish to try and like root around in this stuff, you do need to spend some extra time.
Yeah, I definitely think an extra projectile would be good.
Okay, so I have 2 reloads for that.
Okay. It's updated.
And then there is, Jesus, roll 20. You know what it is? I actually, in fairness, we're playing in a legacy game, not in a. Although I mean, like that didn't make a difference on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I was spending a not insignificant amount of the session dragging everyone's cameras back up again.
Right.
And that one's in jump gate, so it's not a matter of us not using the right thing. All right, so the value of Bolter is 2, and the rarity rating is 2. It's uncommon, so it'll be 2. So that would be a investigation with a difficulty of 4 to find another reload of Bolter ammo, sister, and then you could also spend, just as before, exalted icons can be traded in to find extra clips. Do you guys want to search for that?
Hey, perhaps we can do that.
Okay.
The extra round we've got.
In which case,
we got one of the special items we're looking for, so I think getting more ammo is good.
Okay. Well, what you would have to do actually now is then that will give Gezriel an opportunity to try and extract the components, because that will require a DN6 tech test. This is part of the search, so you don't need to spend extra time.
Okay.
So do you want to give us a tech intellect test, please?
Okay. Is this one that can be assisted with, or?
No.
Okay. It's a DN6?
Yep.
You
Gonna wrath that?
I suppose it could. Not a lot of hope here.
You got 4 extra dice to go, so
Oh,
there you go. Beautiful. And you get a point of glory.
I'll put it in.
Nice. Now you could.
I'm out of wrath.
You're out of wrath. You could shift the extra exalted icon if you'd like.
Yeah, we'll stick it into glory. So we'll have 3 total.
Great. Oh no, you're right. 3 total. Yeah. Okay, so then you can put on your party sheet, you have scavenged 1 of the 3 components necessary for the Vox antennae. While Gezriel, Sister Severina, you're working with Lucionius, right?
Yep.
So do the 2 of you want to scavenge further to try and get more, what do you call it, more ammo?
Yeah, Sister's Bolter, right?
If we can get 1 that it gets it working, I'll just learn not to salvo over again.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't worry about that. The adventure has a very clever way of allowing you to do the requisition stuff you're supposed to be able to do. So then, why don't Lucionius and Sister Severina give us that check once again for investigation?
Okay. Plus
2 bonus
again,
dice.
Right, from the
Yeah,
sister?
2 bonus dice. Everybody gets a point of wrath as well. That's the 4 you need.
Nice.
Cool.
Now, do you wish to wrath that, Lucionius, and try and fish for another exalted icon?
Don't need to. Even 1 will do me if you want. If you want to keep your wrath for emergencies. That's got my gun back working.
I will tell you, this adventure, there is definitely combat in it. Combat, exploration, and role-playing. It has all of that stuff in there, and all of in this game interacts with the rules. So
it's the full package.
Yeah, this is not a matter of like, oh, I should save my wrath only for combat. There are other reasons why you might want to get the extra, or spend those resources to try and get it. If you get an exalted icon, that's an extra pack of ammo for you.
Yeah, that's why I blew mine already. So
yeah,
I guess. Kevin's trying to get us to spend those resources again. My goodness.
Also, you haven't yet rolled a 1 on that wrath die, and you will be re-rolling it. So, 16% chance of getting some more complications.
Yeah, here it comes. Here it comes.
Hey.
You got a glory out of it. Beautiful. In which case, yes, so it would be 2 more clips
Oh,
or
cool.
reloads
Nice.
Yep.
for Sister
I'll
Severina.
pop that into my...
You guys saved your book. We find your reload, sister. You and I.
So
I know.
But
for a-
that did take you an
reloads.
hour. So you are currently 1.5. Argarius and Gezriel, what are you guys looking for next? Or looking for? There are four more finds that you can discover down here.
do you think we should look for something else other than ammo?
Don't we also have to look for the controls or something?
Yeah, that's going to be a survival check. Once you've decided you don't want to
Okay.
scavenge down here any further, you can go looking for
Got
that.
it.
Yeah, and I'm no good with survival.
Survival.
Let's try to find something else like grenades or something else.
Sure. Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
keep looking.
Okay. So then, once again, give us a. You get +2 bonus dice there, Gezriel. Give us an investigation check.
Ooh, just barely. I'm gonna spend my wrath point and get some more.
Okay.
Just spending these freely at this point.
Well, that's also
There
a
we
safe roll too. Nice. All right. So, do you wish to? You can only shift one of those exalted icons. Do you want to shift it so you're taking a? Right now, the others are taking a full hour, so there's no reason to hurry yourself up. But what you could do is, why don't you give us a Sean? You're up next. Give us a 2d6 roll, please. Not a Route 66 roll. Just 2d6. A 6 again. Guys. Looks like more ammo. So, you currently have one clip of common ammo, or one reload of common ammo here. You could shift that exalted icon to get a second one.
Yeah, I think I'll do that one.
Okay.
That means in total we will have 4 reloads of common ammo and 2 uncommon. I
You
think
actually have to declare what it is, though.
it's common, right?
It's projectile
Okay.
or las. Like, it's not that it's common. Common is the rarity. The type of ammo is the thing out of the core book.
Okay. We all use projectile, right?
No.
I use Laz.
Well, I think you're really bad with that pistol, though, right?
I'm not worried about it, but you asked, and I use Laz. I'm just answering the question. I
didn't invite insults. I was answering your question.
Exactly.
Gezriel is all about,
I think
literality. So
Argarius uses las as well.
Yeah, but he hasn't even really fired it, so.
okay. Does Dave use las?
Does
Yeah.
use las as well.
So we'll say 2 projectile and 2 bolt las then.
If you did 3 projectile and 1 las, I think that would stock you up because you've actually used your salvo.
Okay.
I'm not sure his sniper rifle actually has the salvo rating on it.
I don't think my last pistol does, so.
Las pistol does, I believe.
Yeah,
Oh, does it?
Yeah. It's just that his is a sniper rifle as opposed to the regular las gun,
Oh, okay.
which is why I don't think it has that. Okay, so you've got that, and you could also root around. You could spend another action rooting around in there, trying to find more ammo of like what Sister Severina found. So if you wanted to go over to their ammo cache, Sister Severina, next round and look, it doesn't count towards the 3 remaining finds you have, but it does count towards the time you would spend. So, an hour and a half you guys have been, is it an hour and a half? Yeah, an hour and a half you guys have been rooting around down here. You've managed to find. It seems like there is, maybe near where that Sentinel Walker was smashed down, you found 1 cache of ammunition around there. Gezriel was able to repurpose some components that will be useful for building a Vox antennae, and you found a second cache of ammo that has yet to be fully plumbed.
Yeah.
What would you guys like to do with your next chunk of time?
Hoping for more scavenged goods.
You can look for more
Yeah.
salvage.
Maybe our what we need, the parts we need, maybe. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that.
For both groups to do that. Okay.
The Foxy, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, Lucionius and Gezriel, would you kindly give us your investigation checks
This
with
time
those
I don't get a
modifiers?
wrath. Come on.
+2, right? Same.
Bitch.
Same thing, yeah. Nice roll. Okay.
Okay.
Another good one too. Another point of glory. Holy
I
smokes.
think we're maxed out on glory now.
Okay. Then it looks like if you guys want to speed things up, you could shift those exalted icons to make it so it's only been 2 hours you've been looking around down here. What we do need then is 2 rolls for tech from Gezriel.
Alrighty. Might have to dip into glory to make these, but we'll see. First one.
Okay. Oof.
There's no way I can make that even with all the glory.
With 5, yeah, you could.
Yeah.
You can't buy successes, but what you can do is it's rolling a die. In theory, you could. All you need is a 6 on one dice and then 4 or 5 one of the other ones. But you're not. It would be a tough roll though, and you're out of wrath.
I think I'll just go for the next roll and see what that one turns up.
Okay. So unfortunately, that one was not. There you go. You get no room at the inn for more glory, I don't think. But yeah, you're able to extract. So you've got one more component. Is it for the Vox Antennae as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Then.
Good stuff.
Those cameras keep resetting. Holy cow.
Oh, it's absolutely fucking crazy. Like every 5 minutes, someone's camera is suddenly dropping down.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah. Then that was another 2 finds. Unfortunately, one of them was destroyed. You have one more find you could potentially go for, and you could spend time rooting through that ammo dump. You guys want to try and find components again for the necessary things? Do you want to go looking for more supplies? Or do you want to... There's a bunch of other options you guys have not rolled yet. You just have both rolled a 6.
Well, we just split off and find more supplies to see what else we can get lucky with.
There's only one of you. There's only one more roll here for finding another find in here.
So maybe
and then someone else...
Just make it.
And someone else can look through the ammo.
Okay. I'll look for another find, and Sister Severina can go for the digging in the box.
Okay, and you're going for like a random find?
Yeah, random find.
Okay.
I just barely made it.
Barely made it, yeah. And then Lucionius?
Okay.
Just barely. That is... Oh, did you include the 2 bonus die?
I did, but for some reason it only came up. It didn't happen right. I don't know why.
2, 3. Huh. Maybe just roll 2d6?
Yeah, 2d6.
Like I said, like there's no null results on it.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. There you go. A little bit.
Nice.
Right.
One more. Okay. I mean, you succeeded, and you're still unfortunately not enough to be able to shift the exalted icon and get a second reload.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You could wrath it. You have 3 dice you could re-roll for that. Or you can just take it as is, take one more bolter reload. Your characters can only carry 3 anyway.
I think... How are you doing, sister? So you have 1.
I've got 2 reloads and my gun reloaded.
So with this roll already, you've got your 3rd. So she's got her 3rd reload.
We'll stop there.
Yeah.
All right.
That's me.
And then Gezriel, we need a tech roll. Oh, you're rolling random, aren't you?
Yep, random.
Awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Then James, would you give us a 2d6 roll, please?
Yeah.
Ooh. Interesting. Look at that.
Ooh, come on.
Okay.
Found a Thunderhawk. Awesome.
Grenades.
Oh, interesting. Guys, atop a small mountain of heretic bodies, there's the remains of a brave, loyalist Imperial soldier who defeated a huge assault clearly at the cost of their life. It is a monument to faith and duty, a spark of hope in the dark. Everyone give us a 1d3 roll. Remember, you can do that from your sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Again?
Yeah. Near where the Route 66 dice is.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Eh.
Why did you just roll 0? You need to roll 1d3.
Yeah, it's...
No, because yours rolled 0. Guess real.
Okay, number of dice, 1, and then... There we go.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so guys, whatever you rolled there, you can clear that much shock.
Nice.
You are heartened by seeing one of your fellow servants of the Emperor.
We're
So,
going. Wait, we're going down now.
down now. Yeah.
Yep. 0 is good.
So Argarius fucking clears it. Holy smokes.
Yeah, me too.
It's huge.
So tell us.
Gizrael's not as inspired as the rest of you.
Yeah. It's because the Omnissiah is your,
No, yeah. Wrong
failed.
one. Wrong
Yeah.
one.
So Argarius and Lucianus, this impacted you particularly. What do you think it is that, about seeing this, and like, it's got to be hundreds of years, if not centuries, if not millennia, that this mountain, body's been here. He's been stripped of all of his supplies and whatnot. But what is it that speaks to you?
Well, we were the two sitting against the wall together, too. We were both heavily wounded. So it didn't take much. It's like a man in the desert gets a glass of water. He's very happy about that glass of water.
Yeah. Just any hope. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
A
don't
little
know.
something.
I agree. Just the smallest sliver is all it, takes to be like, all right, we can do this.
I'll go up and take a look at him, too. I don't know if he has dog tags on still. I'll look for dog tags just in case.
Unfortunately, like the remnants of his uniform are still here, but like everything else of value has been stripped off of him. It's part of the reason why it's been so difficult for you guys to find. As much as there's tons of detritus that's down here and tons of crates and whatnot, you've got, hundreds of generations of scavengers that have been over this area. So everyone seems pretty heartened here. Gezriel is still a little beaten up, but what do you guys intend on doing now? Try and find that command... What's it called? Command station? Command post?
Mm-hmm.
It is... I think it's called the command station.
And I did roll Sinisian, so I don't know if you wanted to...
Nothing. Nothing unusual.
Very good.
Okay. Then, what do you guys wish to do now? Anyone trained in survival?
I am not. I am naturally reasonable at survival because I believe it's a willpower. Is it a willpower skill?
Yeah, I don't have any.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, well.
And I'm a willpowery guy, so I have some natural, but I am not trained.
Do you remember if there's any penalty for untrained skills?
It's a great question.
No, you just get 0.
Okay. It probably also relates to being able to help, right? If you don't have training in the skill, you can't help.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good thing we got that.
Guys.
Huh?
Optional rule. Page 127. Innate versus learned. If you choose to use this optional rule, you can't make a test for any of the following skills unless you have at least rating 1 in that skill. Medicae, pilot, scholar, tech, survival.
Oof.
Everybody spend all their skill points? Should we invest in survival?
Suddenly we've all got survival skill.
Does anyone have training? I forget. Sorry. Does anyone have training in survival?
No.
No, I don't believe
You
so.
mean before you mentioned that rule or after you mentioned that rule?
Can I roll before you mention the rule? Can I roll?
No. It's an optional rule, but honestly, it's something we play with in the other games as well. Rather than saying you're not able to do it, I'll just increase the difficulty to reflect the difficulty or the fact that you're not able to.
I got 2 experience. I could buy a point in it.
Do you want to do that? What's your willpower like?
It's a 3. So it'll be a 4 total if I put a rank into it.
And
What's
Lucio,
what we're rolling against?
the target number for this is a 3. Or Garius, do you have any? What's your willpower?
Willpower, sorry, is 3 as well.
And Lucionis, your willpower is what, a 5?
6.
6. Holy shit!
Wow.
Do you have any leftover XP?
I am very willful.
Any leftover XP?
Negative. Maybe. Wait, I don't think so. Checking. Negative. 0.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Emptied out your XP pockets.
I did. I raised my initiative attribute from 3 to 4 to try to get some defense going.
Good call. Good call.
I
Then
think I will just use that one. Survival. I lost
Such
2 points.
very nice. All right. What is your willpower, Sister Severina? What's your willpower, Sister Severina?
4.
Yeah, there you go. So it'd be 5 total.
So I will also buy a point in it just so I can assist her. Just say we prep for that then, right?
Okay.
I'm out of experience.
What's your willpower?
3.
3. Okay, so then you did 3.
It's 4 total now. So, but it's 1 rank or 3.
No, I'm asking specifically about the skill, the stat.
Yeah. 3.
I'm assuming you're going to want to add the stat, not your 1 rank in a skill.
Yep.
I wonder if you're restricted. Hold up, let me read the help again. Because I wonder, like, I can't imagine why you wouldn't always just pick the higher of the 2, but to avoid the kind of constantly just adding stats in and taking 1 point in every skill. I wonder if there's a requirement that you like take the average or the lower of the 2.
Yeah. Like, if you want me to do anything with fellowship, don't. Got a 1 in that.
That's where we'll buy
Okay.
XP with.
I think you're only going to be able to add 1 in here.
1's 1. So,
Yeah, and the reason being is because it says, like, you describe what you're doing to help. I can't imagine how just willpower helps with that. It's the survival component, but it does add 1 bonus dice. So,
Yeah.
Sister Severina, give us a survival check with 1 extra die, please. Nice. Okay. So, Sister, tell us what it's like as you're beginning to bring the agents through this sprawling. How are you sort of coordinating your search here?
I'll inspire them to. We need to find a way out promptly. For the side by side, we stride forward. And
What is it you're looking for?
A way out. That's. Oh, well, I guess no. Sorry, the signs of the Imperial.
Aquila?
Yeah, well, I'm looking for Astra Militarium signs because, or PDF signs that we can look for a control room. As you
Okay.
say, something to lift it down.
So what you can tell, Sister Severina, even looking around here, and you can imagine there's a little bit of insight from Gezriel as you're walking, as you're making your way around. It's obvious this place has been the scene of many skirmishes. And I think with your kind of battle lore, Sister Severina, and actually, and Skataris is not a scientist, you're a warrior as well. The fights that have gone on here have been small scale things. You can tell for where, like, certain parties have sort of dug in and fought, with one another. But there does appear to be some surprisingly high-tech stuff that's in here, because there's one part where you see Gezriel has stopped and kind of like, through his mask with that kind of digitized voice, "Sister," and you look over, and there is the sign where like a whole bit of cover has been zorched away, seemingly melted by some kind of fusion beam that really you could only generate with a melt-a-gun. That is a much more advanced and rare bit of technology that you would expect to be in the hands of simple gangers. And indeed, typically something you only see in the hands of, or at least more commonly, in the Adeptus Mechanicus. And so it may not be a bit of a surprise when you finally come to the end of your search and you can see, I guess one bit of good news is that you were able to locate where the command station is positioned in this massive elevator. The downside is the decades, if not centuries, of accumulated debris that is smashed in front of it and set to bar the way. Could you each give us an investigation intelligence check, please? Nice.
Oops. Ooh, gross.
2 complications. Lucionius, what you can tell is that the damage that is around this entrance, it is also likely the result of discharging melta weapons. Something locked itself in there, and something using pretty advanced weaponry either use those weapons to try and get in, or whatever it is that locked itself in the command station, it used them to fight off whatever was trying to get in before it sealed it. There is no conceivable way of getting in through this entrance. Which means trying to find a secondary entrance, and that'll be generally hatches on the bottom level, and that is hoping that over the intervening centuries, the detritus that has accumulated here did not cover any of them, or people did not move things on top of them. What is the mood like as Sister Severina? Oh, also everyone gets a point of wrath. Gazriel, as you explain that, what is the mood among the agents?
Well, someone had their own run and gun battle down here. They ended up inside. We have to find some other way in, I guess.
Yeah, stay strong, brothers. I'm sorry, I have to move a cat in my way. I'll hit the ridge.
Anyone have any ideas?
Let's scour up and down. Oh.
Indeed.
Can we go down a level?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? Sorry?
Guess we're going to be looking around for
This
hackers.
thing is multi-level, though, right? So, as you said, shall we go down a level to?
You have been actually. Where you were dropped off was on the bottom, so it's got to be somewhere down here. But you know, half a kilometer by half a kilometer, and then stacking a bunch of trash. You know, it's not going to be an easy search. Lucionius, your where is it here? It's your awareness, right? Your passive. Is that what it's called?
Right.
Passive awareness?
Passive awareness is a 3.
It's a 3, okay. Something's walking on the platform above you.
I will motion, getting everyone's attention. Point up.
Are you making any effort to be subtle in doing so?
Yeah, well, I'm not making a sound, for example. I'm doing it by like a little. I'm trying to get everyone's eye gaze and pointing up. So I'm being a little subtle.
Okay, give us a stealth check, please.
Okay. Check. Okay. Was it a difficulty 2?
So you're trying, but I think it's a little to get their attention. You are many things, Lucionius. Subtle is not one of them.
I gave a big psst.
Yeah.
Like really loud.
Okay, and what do you... Oh, I forgot to... Dang it. I gotta grab my Wrath and Glory dice. Dice, guys, forgive me. When I was getting set up for the session, I grabbed all the stuff from I keep the stuff in the other room, and I looked at my starter set, and I'm like, do I normally grab that? I don't think so for this game. I think it's just 2 sessions in a row where I forgot that, I always grab it because it's got the dice in it. Okay. It's usually a good thing when the GM grabs dice, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Still checking the rules for spending glory points.
Okay. All right. So I gotta look up a... Interesting. Okay. Here we go. Two, 3. Does a 3 hit your defense, Lucionius?
I'm sure it does. My defense is a 3. It was
3.
a 2. It's now a 3.
You did sense them, and you hear, like, it's a split second of warning. Do you want to give up your next turn in order to try and dodge and increase your... You make a, whatever it is, not a determination.
Initiative check.
Yeah, initiative check, trying to increase your defense. I only rolled 3, so you would only need, I think, like 1 or 2 successes. Yeah, okay.
Defense is the better part of valor? Something like that. I'm in.
Like that, yeah. It's hidden somewhere in the Imperial, dictates.
Indeed. The Imperial Primer, somewhere.
Yep. Go and give us a initiative check then, please. And I'll tell you what you're getting out of the way of.
So rolling right the attribute itself, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, combat complication. Fabulous. All right. Would you give us a Route 66 roll, please? Oh, wait a minute. Does that only happen on attacks?
I mean, surely.
Let's take a look. I don't remember, because there are certain things that don't generate glory. I can't remember if the combat complications specifically
like manifest tests don't generate glory.
Exactly. Yeah. So I just want to make sure that if I'm going to saddle you with
make
another
sure the
complication,
GM's not cheating.
Exactly.
It's
You
not
got to keep an
glorious
eye
to
on
use
them.
psychic abilities. You know that.
Yeah. See, Wrath, as a result of one in a Wrath die during an attack, it results in a complication like normal.
Oh, all clear.
So what did she? Well, no, it means I get to do something else fun.
Okay.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stack it onto my other complications, because I'm going to cache those for some fun later on. Okay.
But this was a success?
This 2 is exactly what you needed.
Yeah.
I think you just thrown yourself prone, like, wow, and you. Oh, do you have to go prone on a dodge as well? I don't think so.
No, that's when you're trying to dodge an area of effect.
Okay, got it. Okay.
He basically just increases defense till it's next turn. So
And this loses his turn.
Yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't for next turn. It's for this turn. Next turn, he loses his turn. If he has to dodge again before then, he loses his next turn afterwards. So
right now, +1 defense, is that right?
+2 defense, because he got 2 successes.
2, right.
Yep, pretty good. What you see is a brilliant white-blue beam comes down from somewhere on top, and it arcs around the area. Gezriel, that's an arc rifle. That is a weapon of the Mechanicum that someone just shot down with. None of the others that were up there were going to take an action this turn. So our surprise is over. We're starting round 1, guys. If everyone could put a green dot on themselves.
Except for me.
Except for you, that's right. You don't get a turn this round. You guys do seem to be under attack from above. Lucionius did give you at least an indication of where it was, but he was not able to otherwise protect you. And it does seem that they targeted the Psyker first. Which of you guys would like to go first? Oh, I get Malice, don't I?
Maybe.
How much Malice do I get? So 1 per player, right? That sound right?
I think so, yeah.
Or
I can't remember.
I'll go first if you're interested. Turn off my green thing.
Okay.
I will turn up the volume on my Vocaloid, whatever the Vox thing, and say shout out Adeptus Mechanicus, hold your fire, and then step out into the open with my rifle, looking for them.
Okay. So then I think it's what is it? It's a swift action to use a skill, right? To make a perception check?
Simple
or awareness?
Maybe? You got your main simple and...
Simple, right. Let's see here.
I think I'll screech out in the...
Yeah, looking around with your awareness skill is a simple action.
Okay.
Who is Anna yelling at this time of night? My goodness.
A 2?
2 is not going to be good enough, actually. You want to wrath that, or?
No, I'll just use my action to, what's the defensive thing?
Okay.
Go
ahead.
I'm trying to remember if I think I need to roll the initiative check to get a bonus to my defense. Yeah. Okay, attributes, initiative, go. Okay, so my defense is a 3 now.
Okay. Anyone want to spend glory to go next?
We have it, and we're capped.
No, I think let it go.
Okay. Then I am going to fire again on Lucionius. You want to dodge again, Lucionius?
Probably, yes.
Okay, so go ahead and give us your initiative check. 4 this time.
Come on, get a 3.
And my boost from last time's expired. Is that right?
Correct. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Nice. That's what you needed. That puts it to a
Nice.
5. That's enough to scamper out of the way. Another one zorches down from above. Sister or Argarius?
No, shall I try? I will stand up and say, "Cease your fire on citizens of the Imperium." I'll stand out, and I've got my chaplet on, so anyone with the Imperium keyword I get an extra bonus dice on.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me tell you if you guys do. They do not.
Mhm.
All right,
So what are you trying to do here?
I was doing intimidation, but
Intimidation, go right ahead. I'm going to quickly check. Oh, combat complication. That's not an attack roll, though, so it doesn't apply. I'm just going to go and see what's going on. It's weird for her to be barking at this time of night. Hey.
3 1s out of on 6 dice.
Yeah, it's rough.
For control 20.
Exactly.
Indeed.
50% chance of rolling a 1 on any dice of any size.
While resetting our cameras mercilessly.
At least it stopped that.
Wonder what causes that. I mean, I wonder what that's kind of about.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Gremlins.
Mystery ghost.
All right.
So, yeah, no people. No one's at the door. No one's dropped anything off.
Security's confirmed.
Anna is a terrific dog, not a great watchdog. Like, if I want to know if kids are walking by during the day, I can rely on that dependably. Noises at night, absolute dog. Like, someone can close a door a block away from our house, and it's just fucking 4-alarm fire.
She finds 10 out of every 1 emergencies consistently.
Exactly. So then, sister, let's see, how does intimidation work here? Let's see. You don't have any talent that alters the base rules, right?
No. If they're not Imperial, no.
Okay. Then let's take a look here. Where's skills? Who the heck? Here we go. Attributes and skills. I do love the little sidebar thing here. All right, intimidate. Oh, you can use it as an interaction attack on page 190. Which is, you choose to make the target either hindered or vulnerable until the start of your next turn. Hindered, I think, is +1 to their target numbers. Vulnerable is -1 to their defense, if I remember. Yep. Yeah. What do you want to do? That was successful on them, and then we're also rolling. Would you give us a Route 66 roll because it is an attack? Okay. Oh, cool. There's actually a separate complication roll. I forgot. All right, so for this one first, 24 out of ammo. You're not using your. So no complication. However, Lucionius, would you give us a D6 roll, please? the complication you rolled earlier, there's something about this circumstance that reminds you, like, it could be an old wound that flares up, or distraction by memory, or by memory or something, or a distraction from an old wound. What, I'll give you a moment to think about whatever it is, but something has come up when you were initially diving for cover there. So think on that, and you'll tell us when it comes to your turn. Okay. Sister, so that has been your action. I
don't get a turn, do I? Because I've been dodging away.
Not this turn, not next turn, unfortunately.
Right.
Yeah, so you'll be able to think about it for a little while.
I got some time.
You do. Sister, I think you still have a swift action if you want to try and find these fellas.
Yeah, I'll try and see what I can.
And then, so give us an awareness check, please.
Yeah.
Nice, sister. And 1 point of glory.
We're maxed.
So you're maxed out already. You can see there are 4 that are above there. And it looks like one of them... Let me show you what I think I've got... Excellent. Yeah, we'll use this. This is emblematic of who is up there. Let me get there. Now, did I adjust the bars on here? I did. Good job, Kev.
Isn't the max of glory 6? Am I wrong?
Is it 6?
6 or players plus 2 is what I'm...
Oh, you're right. Okay.
You're really feeling like you're going to need it, eh, Lucianius?
We need everything the Emperor offers. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. And that definitely does not come...
the Imperial Creed. Purge them!
Yeah.
Fortune like that definitely does not come from the Changer of Ways, I guarantee you. So, these guys are up top there. They do have cybernetics, like obvious cybernetics, but it is like hive ganger cybernetics, not the kind of stuff you see from... Yeah, or augmetics, I guess. Yeah, that you see from the whatchamacallit, the Adeptus Mechanicus. The one who's firing the arc gun, I'll put a little blue dot on him. I'm assuming that's the one you want to target. The others seem to have like shotguns or other less dangerous weapons. Do you want him hindered or do you want him vulnerable?
Let's have him vulnerable.
Vulnerable, okay. Violet for vulnerable. There you go. I know it's purple, not violet, but what are you gonna do? Sister Severina, do you say anything to point him out?
Yeah, this one! He's the Emperor!
Okay. Then, would you like me to go Argarius, or do you want to spend a point of glory and seize the initiative?
We have plenty of glory.
Sure, I'll seize the initiative.
Okay.
Where's our glory? Oh, there it is.
So, they are going to be 12 squares away from you.
Is it on a higher level?
Yes, because of the advantage. They also actually get a bonus die because of the multi-level firing. It's also not like a stand. It's not like a intact one layer either. There's holes from all over, so like they're able to sort of scramble around from different places above and fire down. But Argarius, if you want to seize it, what do you want to do?
I'd like to try and disappear into the shadows.
Hell yeah! Go ahead and give us a
stealth.
Stealth is a swift action.
So, roll stealth. First time I've actually got to do this.
Nice.
Oh no, using a skill is a combat action.
Oh, it's a very medium roll.
I mean, you could wrath that. You got a ton of wrath.
Yeah. What? Well, so the number of exalted icons is your stealth score, and it compares to their active perception. Is that what it's called?
Passive.
Compares to their passive awareness.
Okay. So, like, that's already going to be good enough. If you want to fish for more.
Well, for my character, my stealth score gets added to my ED when I attack from the shadows.
ED is extra dice.
Right. Of damage.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, so there's a good reason to be hidden.
Like, the more hidden I am, the more damage I do.
Yeah. And let's see here. It didn't actually...
So I had my stealth score as ED when I attack, if I'm hidden from them.
Yeah.
I mean, I could. I do have lots.
It is...
Let's do it. I want to have a high score.
Okay.
Roll 20 for you.
Nice. You got an extra exalted icon out of that. So, you could put one glory back in the pool, I suppose.
Yeah,
or
sure.
you could leave it at 6, actually. Like that would reduce the total down to a 4. So there's probably a reason you want to keep it up. You still have a swift action and you still have your move.
Okay, so then I'm going to move, I don't know, maybe to a...
You could use a swift action to try and... Like, if you want to try and find a way up, you could use a swift action to make an awareness check.
Sure, let's do that, because I need to find a way up.
Okay, so give us an awareness check.
Is it just delayed, or did I not did it? Oh, it's just slow.
Yeah. You want to wrath that?
Yeah, let's keep going on the wrath.
Or you can spend glory, actually, to add dice to that. You have to roll your wrath first if you're going to spend wrath.
Let's roll wrath first.
Okay. Okay, so there's 2. It's not going to be quite good enough, but do you want to spend some glory?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
So how many dice? This one you have to kind of pick how many you're going to roll and then roll them.
And, okay, and you get 1 dice per or 2?
1 dice per glory, that's right, yeah.
And what do I need for a total?
You're going to need 3 in order to spot this. So if you roll 2, that should be safe.
Yeah. Okay, let's do it. I want to try and get up there and kill these guys.
Okay.
So 2d6?
Yeah.
Come on, roll 20. Don't be a jerk.
Nice! That brings your total up to 4, which means you're actually able to find a place that you can reach this round, and next round you can start making your way up.
Beauty.
Okay. So you find some kind of like fabric, like, makeshift ladder, or, kind of spikes that have been kind of welded or whatever into the wall to form some, a way of getting up to that overhang. All right, I got 3 guys left to fire, and let's see. Not great. I'm going to fire 1 at each of you guys. So except for Argarius has gone missing. So let's do 1 at Sister Severina. Let's see. Ooh. That gun jams. 1 on Gezriel. That is 4. I think that's with your dodge. That's good enough to hit you, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. But that is only 8 damage. Oh.
Ping.
And last one on Lucionius, that's a 5 currently. One of them fires at you from on top and misses you, Lucionius. That is the end of round 1, guys. We're on to round 2. If everyone put the green dots on, except for Lucionius. He's being
That's so I'm diving this way. I'm dodging that way.
Who'd like to go first?
Well, Sister Severina knows where they are. Do you think you can get up there and show us physically?
Well, I guess I will fire my bolt pistol, one of them. The guy
they
exposed,
do have cover. It's dog shit cover. So, like, your bolt pistol is very likely going to blow through that.
Yeah, that's
for
good.
Mr. Exposed with his that I was pointing at.
Yeah,
So let's have a
love it. Go right
go
ahead.
at him.
Yeah, and where is? I really love this. GM screen. I thought that cover. The heck. Cover page 181. Even though it's not on the screen, it gives you the page reference in it. So whenever you're ready, sister, it'll just add to his armor because you're firing through it.
Yeah. Now my bolt pistol's got range of 612, so I guess it's long range.
Medium range, whatever the
Medium
second range band is. Yeah, they're 12 away.
Okay. So I guess I will. Come on.
Oh,
That's
actually,
not very
gives
good.
+1 to defense. Hold up. Okay, oh, you know what it is? I'm thinking of the rules from Imperium Maledictum of firing through cover, right? Because there's that. Oh no, here it's shooting through cover. Love it.
I'll
On
use
page
some wrath.
189. Well, hold up. Let me tell you. Because you're firing through their cover, I'm assuming. That's a hit already.
Oh, right. Oh, in
Yeah.
that case, what?
Yeah.
Right. Then, my friend,
Hey.
I
Whenever-
scream, repent!
Oh, remember to click on the weapon as well when you're. Oh no, you guys did that. Ignore me.
Yep.
Okay. Even with the protection of the thing, you basically blow the ground out from under him, and he goes falling to the ground. One down. Sister, you still have a swift action and a move.
Well, I guess, did I see Argarius move, or is he?
I mean,
hidden
he
from
was
me as
standing
well?
here a moment ago. Who the fuck knows where he is now?
Okay.
He is way higher than your passive perception.
And I will have to. I guess I need to try and find a way up.
Okay, give us an awareness check.
Yeah. So this is always a bit tricky.
Basically, the results of it is going to tell us how close you are to it. If you get if you got a 3, it would have taken 2 moves to get to it. A 4 gets you only 1 move. So you can see precisely the same place. You can't see Argarius still, but you see where he's heading, or you see at least the same thing. So it'll be 1 move. You could start moving over towards it.
Yep. I'll start going there, and the side of the chainsword.
Would one of you like to go, or shall I go with one of these guys?
Yeah, Argarius, you want to stab somebody?
I could. I
Yeah.
could get rid of one of them, and that would be one less attack.
Okay.
Spend it. Go ahead.
So it'd be a move action to get up to the same level as them. A swift to engage with them, and then
An attack.
and coming from
So, okay, hold on. If they're not aware of me,
which they are not.
then I get +2 to the attack and +2 to the damage, and then my ability makes the damage just insane.
May I make a suggestion then?
Yeah.
Multi-action. Do a multi-attack.
Oh,
Multi-attack is +2 to the target number. That'll offset by your attack. You could gank 2 of these guys potentially.
oh, that would be, yeah, okay. Let's try it.
Okay. So let's go ahead and make a normal roll, no modifier to the target number at least. And
Oh, because the extra dice come out of the multi-attack, basically?
oh no, they don't. If it gives extra dice, so yeah, I will adjust on my side. But yeah, go ahead, give us your
Is
attack.
it ABD or AMOD that you changed? Do you guys know?
Mod is like a number modifier. You want the
Yeah.
Oh, BD is
Yeah.
the dice. Okay.
Bonus dice.
Bonus
Yeah.
dice. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, bonus dice. Okay, so this is 2. Okay, well, first I'll roll the attack.
Woo. Yeah, big hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And then my stealth was a 6.
You could shift one of those exalted icons, by the way, to damage or to glory.
Let's put it back in glory. I will not need the damage, I don't think.
Jeez.
Bisection.
And then your second attack.
Yeah, second attack.
From neck to navel.
Oh, but a complication.
Ooh, give us a Route 66 roll, please.
Interesting.
Let's see.
Your blade is so slick with blood that...
Dropped an item of war gear.
Oh.
So let's talk about what that is afterwards, because it's got a ways to fall, too.
Yeah,
But you have... With that attack, you could shift one exalted icon and still hit.
Yeah, let's put it back into glory. Let's keep refilling that.
And then go ahead and roll damage.
Here we go. Oh, that's a pretty low roll.
Yeah, but that is 2. What do we see? Or what would they see?
I guess kind of nothing. That's the point, right?
Yeah.
Just a sort of a flash of probably the blade on the wrong side of them, like you just see the blade going through you from the tip of it, like what was that? It was like the last
so the guy sort of
had.
hears the clattering of their shotguns hitting the ground, and he looks over.
And, there is some way to adjust your stealth after that. I don't know what it is.
Like to try and maintain stealth, you mean?
It says, yeah.
Well, I'll let you consider that, because your
I'm just
turn's
not
done.
sure what exactly what it
does someone else want to spend a... Oh, no, you can't actually, because...
the attack is likely to reduce your stealth score. Any decrease is resolved after the attack. Okay, I'll have to read what it does. Stealth score reduction. -4 for.
Okay, which will bring it down to a 2. So this guy can see you now.
Yeah.
So what is your defense, Argarius?
Defense is a 3.
3. Okay. Right, it's 4 versus melee, right? Because you're...
Yeah.
Blade? Okay. All right. So he turns to you and is going to rack around and try and shoot you. That would be a hit. Do you want to dodge or take the hit?
Try to dodge.
Okay, so you're giving up your next round. Go ahead and give us your initiative check. You need 2 successes.
This is the one. Initiative? Or agility?
It's initiative.
I think yours actually, because you got a special ability.
Yeah, I have a special power, I think, that lets me sub in agility.
Yeah, so go ahead and give us an agility check instead.
Okay. Just making sure I'm not... Okay, there we go. Come on.
There's your 3. All right. You duck out of the way. Gezriel, what are you doing?
Has this guy made himself known? Like, could...
You're still going to have to spend a swift action to locate him.
I was thinking maybe I could use my Rite of Magnometrics to hover myself up to that second level. It takes a simple action in combat.
Simple action, effective range. You draw your body to any larger stone. Yeah, you could.
Yes.
I mean, it would bring you to the bottom of it. Like you'd be drawn to the bottom of the surface.
Okay, and then I can just use my move action to pull myself up on top and.
Yeah.
Okay. And could I just use?
But the thing is, you still can't see where these things are. You would you need to spend an awareness. So are you spending?
Could I use my combat action to use the awareness to locate him?
Yeah, absolutely. So you'll be up on the same surface where he is. And awesome. And Luciones, I have great news. It's almost your turn. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you want to wrath that?
No. So
you don't know where anyone is. You're up in the darkness. Okay. Okay.
I'm probably my sensors are going crazy with all the arc firing. Is what happened.
Yeah. Okay, then it is round 3. Everyone put a green dot on their... Glucionius, you can put a green dot on your token again.
Everyone puts a green dot?
Everybody gets it. And
Lucianus goes
Lucionius,
first.
why don't you tell us, what is it that was causing the complication for you?
Didn't I have to give up my turn to dodge?
You do, that's correct. Arcturus, yeah.
Sorry.
He is thinking back to his training, because there's all sorts of darkness and secrets and creeping up on him, and he still has it's natural to have PTSD. If you don't have PTSD from training, you didn't try.
Yeah.
And so but he is going to he'll go first if
No, I'm asking what the complication is, because there's going to be a mechanical consequence from it. If it's your PTSD, I think you're getting +1 to your target, to your skill-related target numbers. So, What are you doing if you want to go up first?
He remembers from the Imperial Primer that charity begins at home, the Emperor's home. He's going to try to manifest for the first time the chameleon power.
Ooh, interesting. Now, first, before you do that, you could spend, typically the complications for the combat complications, it's a swift action and a quick roll to try and get rid of whatever the thing is. I'll let you make a willpower test if you wanted to use a swift action to get rid of that target number.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, let's just see what that is. I think
he tries to shake it off. Like, he's been flinching from this, secret attack from above. And
one of the things that's not known is that you have for most psychers, part of your training is having an Asian butler who will randomly attack you. So this must be just like being back in the
indeed.
Yeah.
What did I need?
Let me see here. I'm just double checking. Yeah, 2. Target number 2.
Nice.
You're good. Okay. So you've shaken that off. Then, tell us about chameleon.
Chameleon. So I was throwing myself left, so I toss myself into a shadow, trying to wrap it around me. The power says you bend reality just enough to cause your image to blend with your surroundings. While this power remains in effect, you gain +5 bonus dice to stealth tests and +1 to your defense against ranged attacks.
Nice.
Cool.
Okay. Go ahead and give us your manifestation check.
Okay.
Oh, and how unhinged are you being for this?
Bounded. Just bounded.
Okay, and you've got that set as bound? Yeah, there's only one wrath type. There's only one. Yeah. Okay, great. Then that's just enough to get it.
Nice.
Cool. So, you still have a move. Would you like to move at all?
I probably would. How far away are they kind of up there ish?
12 squares.
12 squares. So like 25, what is that? 25?
12 squares. Everything's measured in squares, so just...
I see.
Yeah. Whatever the unit increment is. We use actual meters and things like that when we're on a map, but theater of the mind is 12.
Because my power of 10 meters, that's how many? That's
you've got to list as 10 meters. It's 10 increments. Remember, in this game, it's just units. It's 10 units away. We're choosing to use those as meters, but it's meaningless. It's whatever the units is whatever you need it to be.
Okay. That's 10 squares. Fair enough.
Yeah, so you're not quite close enough. You would need to get up higher. And I don't think you've actually spotted them yet, have you?
I doubt it.
No.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I will try to climb.
You can't, because you need a swift action to find a place in order to climb up.
Fair enough. Well, I'll move a little farther away from them.
Okay, you got it. With your chameleon, that'll help. Is anyone spending glory to see?
I think I should to avoid this guy. So.
Okay.
I'll use a glory,
Okay.
and I will scuttle up and charge the other guy. I know it's technically a charge, but
So you would be able to...
philosophically a charge.
Yeah, so we move to get up, swift action to engage, and then you're going to chainsword him?
Chainsword him.
Let's see it. Here it comes. Generally, all games should have chainswords in them. What's that?
Yep, there we go.
Nice, beautiful. That is, you could shift that exalted icon if you want to glory or
back
to
in the pool, and here goes the damage.
Okay.
Once again.
Okay, Gezriel, you have now seen where your allies are fighting because
you see him like clamping the side of his visor and shaking it around.
You can tell by the spray of blood that covered you.
yeah. All right. Then we are out of combat. It appears that there was only the 4 that were here, and then there was that rifle that dropped as well.
Did it fall like way off in the distance, like unrecoverable?
No, it fell to the ground. If you want to spend time rooting around, you can likely find it.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So what you would find is Sister, let's see here. I think Gezriel's the one. If you're you would have to actually go back down. Gezriel, I'm assuming you want to see what these guys seem to be using augmetics like, or at least something similar to that. Give us a. You're going to know a certain amount. Do you have a lore?
Don't know. Is there
called?
like lore skills?
There is. What is it here? Scholar.
Scholar. I have no ranks in scholar.
Ooh.
But I have 3 dice that I could roll because of willpower.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think so. You have tech though. Give us a tech roll with intelligence, please. Good roll. Wow. So here's what you Okay, so there's some baseline information you're going to get anyway, because you also made a good roll. If you spend the exalted icon, I'll give you some other intel as well.
Okay.
But it'll be valuable stuff, or you can put that into the glory pool. Let me tell you what you know baseline here, and then you can go from there. And then you can tell me whether it's worth the spend to learn more. For one, the augmetics that are in these things, if you look over these guys, this is kind of like the cargo cult version of a Mechanicum cultist, where they've seen clearly access to this. There's markings like, colors on their skin that they've marked that would mark kind of like the circuitry and stuff that you would see among the Mechanicum. There are red with like gold fringed kind of tinges to this stuff, although it's like brass or cheap paint, and then it's like some kind of cheaper off-colored maroon or red. But the augmetics that are in these guys, these are definitely, it looks like it has been scavenged and repurposed, but this is things that would have been fabricated by the Mechanicus at some point. And it's in all of them. This is not a matter of like one opportunistic ganger got a augmetic arm and then, had it on. These guys all have that stuff, and they're also wearing or seem to be having some kind of insignia that matches what the what someone with no understanding of the rites and rituals of your order might try and copy.
Can't tell if these are lost sheep or renegades. Or
it's the augmetics are not installed the way that the Mechanicum would. These are things that were fabricated by them, but someone else put them in there. But they clearly venerate, or at least have the trappings of the Mechanicum. A renegade would be somebody who would still have the same technical capacity of that. A initiate who has fallen would likewise still have the. These are guys who have the gear from it and have tried to replicate what actual members of your order would do.
Okay.
There might be some additional information.
Definitely, this is something I would spend that point in order to get. Yeah.
Before you do that, because I forgot, guys, you can get another point of wrath from your objectives, right?
Oh yeah.
So we got to roll your objectives quickly. All right.
Change every session, right?
Yeah, you roll them every session.
Okay.
Kind of neat. It's a kind of a throwback to Cult. I really, we got to get a campaign going of Cult again. That was something that was so fucking fun at the start of each session, talking about like setting specific role play goals for each thing. Yeah. Man. All right, so Sororitas, James, would you give us a D6 roll, please? Fill your lungs with a bolstering hymn in a time of stress, and you will get another point of wrath. Let's see here. Mechanica. Oh, Telepathica is next. Sean, give us a D6 roll, please. 1. Utilize your feared reputation in a social situation. So be a creep as much as you can. Next, John, would you give us a D6 roll, please?
Did you say John or Sean?
Oh, John, please. Doesn't even help if I make a joke of it and pronounce it like a Jan. Reminisce about a Forge world that you visited and compare it to your current location, and you will get a wrath point back. And for Argarius, or Jeffrey, give us a D6 roll, please.
Ooh, 3.
3. Recant a holy litany applicable to the current situation, and you'll get a wrath point. So, Gezriel, are you spending that exalted icon?
Ooh. Something with Roboti.
There was a modulation.
Yeah. I saw everyone's camera shift for a moment there. Is everyone back?
Yeah. We're all good, I think. Now.
Yeah. The stream's back too. Okay, that's good.
Was the stream gone?
Well, it did a loady symbol on the stream.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
We couldn't hear you.
Yeah. You wouldn't really
Okay. That's weird. Yeah, I got a 0.1 drop frames, so. Then, what do you want to spend that exalted icon?
Yeah, definitely to get more information.
One of these has a data slate on them, and you will be able to communicate with the machine spirit within.
Ooh, yeah. Then you immediately just wire jack out and get ready.
Well, you have to get your, holy oils out as well too. If you're going to commune with a spirit, there is rituals that have to be done, because otherwise it won't work without that.
That's very true. I was getting ahead of myself.
So, in the course, tell us what it's like when you commune with this machine spirit.
He starts basically speaking in binary, is what his prayers are in. And it's crackling sounds, electricity goes around his the wire jack, and he gets on his knees instead of standing on his feet. And there's care involved with inserting the connection. Yep. And then before he twists to connect, he lifts his head up, and then down and initiates. And there's this screech and kind of like a crackling sensation, and then like an open connection.
Okay. What the machine spirit whispers to you is a way of leaving the elevator and entering the slung.
The slung.
That word means nothing to you. But there is a way out, and you know where to find it now.
Okay. I praise the machine spirit
The Omnissiah.
Messiah, and leave whatever digital offering is normally appropriate. Maybe some new code for it to digest while it's.
And you certainly would be able to find the. Now, I think there might be a condition thing here.
Yeah, because like that arc rifle, that's an Adeptus Mechanicus weapon and something he would revere.
It's also a pretty badass weapon.
It's a rare one.
Is that what you have? Is an arc rifle?
I've got a galvanic rifle. Arc rifle's the next step up.
Oh, interesting. All right.
It's armor penetrating.
And it's got the
arc. Exciting for you, Lucio.
Say it again. What's that?
That could have been exciting for you, getting hit by that.
Yeah, I'm glad you dodged, because that would have been. That wouldn't have been
Indeed.
good. Okay.
Would have been suboptimal.
Suboptimal
it would
indeed.
Closer to the Emperor.
Okay, so.
Sacrifice to the Emperor is a glorious thing.
I think what. I don't remember there being in some of the other ones there's like the quality thing. I don't think there is in this game. There is like a reliable trait, but I don't think there's a counterpart of trash. So I think this one is. Let's see what the arc rifle's got as traits. Maybe if it's got a reliable, what I could do is just drop that.
Arc 2 and Rapid Fire 1.
Okay. You know, and actually, when we go on our break, I'll take a look at the Church of Steel book. I wonder if they've got something in there that would happen. So what I want to have is some quality that's going to reflect that this has kind of been poorly maintained.
You could remove the salvo condition from it.
No. I want to be like it's going to be prone to malfunction is more the thing I'm thinking here. Until you get a chance of fixing it, like you could spend.
Oh, maybe whenever you roll a Route 66, you bump up one of the numbers.
You know what I'll do is with this when we roll a weapon complication, it always malfunctions.
Okay.
We'll say that, and that's a trait you can get rid of. Let's say it's poorly maintained.
Or call it finicky.
Finicky, yeah, even better. Okay. Awesome. Okay, then, guys, let's...
I assume it comes with just one clip of ammo?
It has just one clip of ammo in it. He has not used the salvo, so you still have the reload for it.
Okay.
Awesome. All right, then, guys.
Funnily enough, they seem to have a weird thing. The arc weapon recharges itself.
Does it really?
Yeah. Where is it? I came across it because I was looking to see if there's a shoddy thing or whatever.
Oh,
so
interesting.
On page 230. The Adeptus of a Fracas can obtain blah 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 radiant weapons. Arc weapons are powered by permacapacitors, relics of the reverent repositorium of Mars. These artifacts imprison electricity to power the Earth. A permacapacitor recharges 3 ammo every 24 hours unless broken.
Very cool.
You said 230?
You know what I'll say then instead is...
Don't say that.
No, we'll leave it as is. I think that it's. I like the idea it's finicky. I don't want to take away that ability because that's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, I see it. Here we go. Adeptus Mechanicus ammo.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah, that's a pretty awesome weapon.
Oh, Kev, I just want to point something out. During combat, I rolled a complication and dropped some kind of a thing, and we never resolved it.
Yeah. What other gear do you have?
I have a las pistol, and I have. Let's see.
This didn't say a weapon; it said war gear. So, is there anything else that you've got?
Knife, a las pistol, a stem.
Ooh. Yeah, because you're not going to accidentally lose your body glove. Oops!
No.
I seem to have got myself naked again.
I have 3 stems technically. Oh, I had 5 grenades.
Let's roll a D8. And we'll count down. The top 3 are the stems, bottom 5 are the grenades.
Yeah. I thought it was Okay, so D8.
That would have been helpful last fight.
Okay, so it looks like it recharges 3
Okay.
ammo every 24 hours.
Yeah. So then one of your frag grenades is gone.
Which reminds me that I had them. I had them stashed.
You know, you wanted to make sure you didn't quite trust the. You know, now your allies have proven themselves. You can rely on frag grenades now. All right. So then there is a question. What the hell is this slung? What is the slung? If you say that out loud, it means nothing to any of you. This is not something that is a 40K reference. You don't know what this means. So, will you guys choose to search out this entry point and then go down? Or you could take another regroup, because you have had an encounter now.
I think a regroup would be good. And then I could clear everybody's wounds. Just says everyone how many wounds you have? 3?
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can get rid
you're
of
muted,
everyone's
Sean.
wounds.
Timo! Are you guys okay with that?
I think we should. I mean,
Sounds good.
it's a
Hey.
dangerous place.
Oh, and everyone gets another point of wrath.
Nice. Can I spend a point of wrath to clear some shock?
You did need to do that during combat.
Okay.
That's a combat action, unfortunately.
20.
But yeah, you can. How much? How you had what? 8 points of healing?
Yeah, 8 in total. And we all had a total of 8 that we could clear.
Yeah. So everyone should be down to 0 wounds then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's take our mid-session break, guys. When I've given you your wrath point early, so when we get back, we'll just carry on, and then we'll talk about where you guys wish to go next. So for those listening at home, we'll be back in about 5 minutes. I'll put a thing to remind myself to unmute too. Okay, unmuted myself.
Nice.
Go.
I'm glad you mentioned that one talent. Otherwise, you were like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, it's a really good one. I just remember it from when I made the pre-gens before. I kind of had to go through all the talents out of the 2 redacted records books, so it's kind of I've done an overview for this, like general roles for each.
And I'm glad I forgot to spend my experience too.
Oh yeah, that's worked out nicely. Okay. Once again, I'd rather be lucky than smart. So.
Sure.
And.
Okay, I'll look up.
Yeah, it's in the Forsaken System Player's Guide is where they add the Endeavors rule, which is kind of like the downtime rules for this.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of cool. I don't want to be holding up draw steel as the only way to do things, but like boy, the downtime actions are pretty fucking cool in that game. And I don't feel like it breaks the, it doesn't break the rules or make things unfair by having you guys have an opportunity to do that every time you guys do a respite, as opposed to like the way most D&D downtime stuff is, where it's like you have a week and you can maybe make one thing you do or maybe 2. And only between adventures. It's just a neat thing to be doing kind of in the background a lot of the time. Let's see. The reason I mention is because one of the endeavors relates to year. So when you have a chance to create or take a respite, Gasriel, you could try and work on getting rid of that quality, the finicky quality.
I probably will do that.
Cool. It's weird, I don't know what prompted me, but I've been thinking about Soulbound this week as well.
Soulbound was pretty fun.
We had a lot of fun with Soulbound. Just we didn't get back to it, but I think later this year maybe. Try and get once Old World gets out, we'll have another game we need to get to the table. But so far, we're doing pretty good at getting every C7 Warhammer game to the table at some point.
Yeah. Well, they're really putting us to the test by having like 10 of them,
Well, the only Warhammer Fantasy Roleplay edition we haven't actually run on the channel is first edition. We run second, we run third, we run fourth. So... What were we going to say, Jeff? Sorry, I was talking over you.
Yeah, sorry, Jeff.
It's okay. I was just going to make a joke of by Soulbound you mean Savage Worlds, but
yeah. Jeff is scandalized when I brought up that we haven't run Savage Worlds this year at all. I have great news for you, Jeff. I just got a book for Deadlands that has tons of rules for blizzards and travel in cold conditions and abominable snowman. So I'm ready. My wheelhouse is full.
Beautiful.
Oh my gosh. And also like this is a non sequitur, but in I think it's Bestiary 2 is where they have the weremoose in PF2, and the illustration for the weremoose is fucking awesome. Anyway, all right. Then what's the mood like? What do you guys make of these faux mechanicum that are here?
Look at Gesriel, like with a inquiry. I'm going to invent a word. Inquirious gaze.
Sean, I didn't know you were a lawyer.
After Telepathica does it too once in a while.
Yeah, good. So it's a scandalous thing to call you. Who the hell would want to?
Israel just responds and says they either need to be guided or exterminated. We shall find out which.
Okay.
Basically, he's insinuating they should not be allowed the opportunity to turn to chaos.
Exterminated it is then. Let's go.
So,
you think we'll find more of these guys?
Wherever the slung is, yes.
Mm-hmm.
And they had so someone got the whatever kind of rifle that is. I think you referred to as an arc rifle.
Yes,
Israel?
It is a very favored weapon of my people.
Oh, nice. What else do they have? Anything useful that we would?
They have. They each have a shotgun, if you wish to take that, and they have a industrial bludgeon. A big picture, it's the proverbial, post-apocalyptic. Someone wrenched a parking meter out of the ground and is using it to attack. So it's not an ideal weapon. The shotgun has it's got the regular shotgun stats: salvo 1, assault, and spread.
I'm not really a two-handed weapon fighter. Anyone else? Is that attractive? They're close in.
I'm pretty happy with my blade.
All right.
Do you have a decent ranged weapon, Algarius?
I have a las pistol.
Would you like to borrow my galvanic rifle?
Sure.
Do not lose it. And he hands it over.
Okay.
This is a loner, Argarius. He's trying to say a loner. Understood?
Yeah.
I'll be reprimanded if I lose it.
You have what, 2? I think you got 2 reloads for it as well, Desper.
Yes, it's page 219, Jeff.
I will be careful not to drop it.
And since this thing recharges the arc rifle, just 3 ammo per 24 hours, I should be good with it. So
nice. Then what are you guys doing next?
Finding this hatches and see where they lead.
Our search.
Or I will verify the location since I apparently have them.
Boy, I can't help but notice, guys, I do have an awful lot of complications saved up there.
As long as it's not another wave of scarers, I'm fine.
Let me find. Yes. John, I think you were up next. Would you give us a 2d6 roll, please?
5.
Excellent. Okay. Gazriel, you were leading the way along in the direction that you've been. You think with less than a quarter of a kilometer to go from where you are to where this is. You would think it'd be a fairly quick going, but there's so much crap you're having to navigate around or climb over, or you just don't feel that the things are too precariously balanced. You're having to work your way around, and you're getting close to where you should have access. Did you bring the data slate with you, or did you leave that behind?
From the body, I would have taken it.
Taken it with you, okay. So you do have a split second of warning. You guys are making your way along through here. You're very close. You must be within minutes of reaching the hatch. But it appears that they have set up traps as contingencies to just anybody coming in, doing precisely what you're intending on doing. And you can see that from whatever your sensors are or whatnot, something is being powered up and is about to discharge. You are going to need to give us a DN6 tech check, or to try and redirect that charge, or it will hit everybody.
Gezrel would take responsibility for this and step in the way, but also try to redirect it. So he is going to do that.
Okay, give us a tech check, please. Oh, and a complication. Love it.
Yeah, well.
give us a 1d6 roll, please.
Absolutely. 6.
Oh, mama. Let's take a look here. That's a good one. Well done, John. Well done.
That's all for the narrative, right?
Darn right.
At least I spared my allies the repercussions of getting hit by it.
Oh. So, first off, you are able to do this. So what do we see as this thing tries to discharge and you redirect everything?
So it's like a trap that just like blasts at us.
It would be discharging electricity all around you.
So he gets a split second of warning, and he uses his rights of magnetics to reach by and grab this huge sheet of metal and whip it in front of him to catch all the bolts of electricity.
And everything is grounded into the ground. Unfortunately, it seems, Gazriel, you remember that section of your memory that you have walled off that has...
Gazriel doesn't remember. I do.
Oh, hold on. I'm going to make sure that Sister Severina, cover your ears for just a second here. But that heretical stuff that's in your cogitator, you hear the sound of something whispering. When the sound of the discharge dissipates. Something has stirred in you, Gazriel.
Yeah. You guys, you see after he's grounded, he kind of like pauses and he tilts his head as though he's listening to something. And he just doesn't move for a few moments.
Lucionius, you're the one who is, I think, the most attentive among the group, too. And if you see Gazriel doing that, you may, cock your head to the side, trying to listen to whatever it is he's trying to listen to. There's nothing untoward that you can hear.
Everything all right, Gazriel?
There's a long pause as his mind is absorbing the information. He goes, and his response to his Vox channel is kind of stuttery, which is unusual for him. He says, it's fine, synaptic feedback. And there's a crackle and his voice resumes normal. Everything is okay.
Very good.
And his hands are shaking slightly as they go back to his side.
It is another few minutes before you finally reach the place in the floor that the machine spirit had whispered to you about. And guys, I have great news. You know what you found? More block text.
Ooh.
Sign of a truly great mega dungeon is good, reliable block text. The access hatch is marked with red and white warning signs that the hatch opens into free fall below the elevator. However, the words, these have the words "the slung" painted over them with an arrow pointing down. As you swing it open, Gazriel, you don't find a sheer drop of hundreds of meters. Instead, let me move you guys over here. It was tough finding the appropriate picture of a bloodthirster. Let's see here. Oh, you know what? Hold up.
One that was big enough?
It really needs to be big, and like there is.
Yeah.
I've got sitting in my like to-do list. I've got one of what's his name? Is it not Argarius? Angrius? See the one who's turned into the giant bloodthirster fucking thing?
Is its size described in macro statues?
Exactly.
Nice.
2.3 macro statues tall.
There you go.
Yep. Okay, hold up. Where is it here? think it's the one. Sorry, I thought that I had set this up beforehand. Did I? Huh. I'll have to load. I thought I had loaded the. You know what? Hold on. Give me 2 seconds here. The heck. So I've got a. This is something where they actually do have an illustration, which is kind of cool. And it is Angrius, so you're going to find a giant, one of the fallen Primarchs underneath. It's a real surprise ending to the campaign. Oh, you know what? This will... It's not going to be quite accurate, but this will, I think, do. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I thought that I actually loaded stuff before, and I could have sworn I saw this one as one of the images that I had already loaded. It seems, was mistaken. Okay. All right. Let me head up here. Okay, here we go, guys. It'll be a combination of these. So let me first show you this. And I will finish my little spiel. Instead of that sheer drop, you gaze upon a maze of freight containers, platforms, gangways. There is a whole shanty town, all tethered to the bottom of the elevator. Hive scum are haggling their wares, children are running underfoot, and you even spot a few people wearing dilapidated aristocrats' wigs. It's almost impossible to take it all in at one glance. But there is an entire community hanging underneath this elevator. Slung. Put this map layer. Bring you folks over here.
This is relatively good news. But now we have to deal with local politics.
Permitting.
Yeah. So with the thing open, Gezriel, there are people who are walking by. Like it's a short climb to get down to the first platform, and then these sprawl out for, you know, at least a quarter of a kilometer in every direction. There is all sorts of things that have been literally just hanging beneath here. There's an entire community. And people, while they're going by and you're getting attention, nobody's running. Nobody is otherwise freaking out. It's as if it's not a big thing, that there are clearly outsiders in here. Maybe what I'll do is make that nice and big. There you go.
That's such a cool image.
It's neat, eh? So, Gezriel, what do you tell everyone when you first see this?
I found the slung. It is a rather sprawling slum of locals. And then he'll just jump down and magneticize himself to the bottom. Come along.
You, unfortunately, what's your passive awareness, Gezriel?
Attributes 2.
No, not your awareness. That's your passive awareness?
Passive awareness, yeah.
Passive awareness is 2. Okay. You do notice somebody seems to go running off. A younger guy. Not like a child, but also not like a full adult. Goes racing off away from you.
I make note of it, but I do not pursue.
Okay. Who's the next one down?
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Sister, you head down. And again, like, it's... What is your reaction seeing this community underneath here?
Maybe there is hope here. Maybe there is still the light of the Emperor here down here.
Who is next?
I'll go.
Little side note, you see Gezrael looking at his arc rifle and then checking to make sure there's nothing written on it that needs to be scrubbed off for identification purposes.
Okay. So, Lucionius, you come down. What is your reactions taking in the full view of the slung now?
I'll respond to the sister's comment. Well, we can but hope. Maybe there is a temple within its confines. Surprising to find it all down here, though, as I watch my step and grab a what have you, a cord to steady myself.
Okay. And then Argarius, you were the last to come down. What is your reaction?
This is the last thing I expected to find here. So, just shock, I guess, mostly.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's a testament to how folks survive in hive cities as well.
Yeah.
Is that they just, you make do where you can. If you have an entire community hidden underneath the elevator too.
And something occurs to Gezrael is like, close the hatch. We don't let the bugs in.
Yeah. And it is as you're getting yourself sort of situated, you can see that there is someone who is making their way through the crowd. A woman exuding authority approaches with a confident stride. She seems to know the mishmash of platforms and different surfaces and whatnot here, because she's making what is seemingly the most direct route, but isn't like having to study where to go next. And there are muscly attendants in her wake. Her hair is elaborate, is an elaborate approximation of the style favored by hive nobility, but much more colorful. And unless you guys do anything to try and avoid her, she will stop from you, plants her hands on her hips, and says, "Fresh meat! And what wonderful specimen! I am Primella von Grelick." And she bows to you with exaggerated formality of the aristocrats. Enchanted. You simply must tell me about yourselves. I insist. The chainsword at one hip and the pistol at another, and the armor does seem a little unusual for a member of the nobility, as is, well, her being here.
Well, the Emperor's blessings be upon you, lady.
And you, sister, am I correct that you are one of the Emperor's sororitas?
That is true, my lady. I am of the Order of our Sanctified Shield of Enoch.
And you are here to assist us, then, to cleanse the slung of the tyranny of Maggots X14.
Tell me more. We're here to bring the Emperor's light.
Good. Good. Then, come. She looks up. I don't doubt that the journey that you took to reach us was a trying one, and likely a thirsty one. I know a place where we can deal with both of those difficulties. Please, come. I am Primella. I am the speaker for the unified slung. You guys can give us an insight and fellowship check if you'd like.
Should I roll and risk a complication? Yeah. Yeah, Team Lucianus and Gazrael completely unaware of social cues.
Sister Severina.
0. I guess I know.
Nice, good roll and a point of glory.
Clean.
So, Argyris, unfortunately, you did roll well. You get the glories. That's great. Sister Severina, you could shift one of those to glory if you want. 'Cause you only need the 5.
Cool.
She's not being fully truthful here. You can already, you're, it seems, an exceptionally good judge of character. And she says, I will take keys. The snake hole is where we will be traveling, where we'll be going. And everyone is getting out of the way. All the hive scum that's down here are getting out of her way. And she says, did you tell me, was your journey trifling?
There were some inconveniences, but we made it here.
Indeed. She is looking over at Gazrael, and I don't think... Yeah. I don't think she realizes that you have scavenged one of those rifles, that the arc rifle is from someone else. And she says, tell me, brother, are you talking to you, Gazrael? Are you truly a member of the Mechanicus proper? Come to liberate us from Clan Mechanicus and Maggots X14.
Gazrael, like, he'll tilt his head at her, and just like, you can tell he's staring at her. Says, I am Scataris. We will see.
She leads you down, unless you guys want to... If you have any questions for her, she's happy to walk and talk at the same time. If not, she'll lead you to a tavern that's about a maybe 10-minute walk away. That is pretty large, and it seems to take up most of the container where this is located. This would make, if you took like a shipping container and put the Mos Eisley Cantina within it, you get some approximation of what the snake hole is like. And as Primella walks in, she gestures at the person behind the bar and says, Gerda, drinks for all and food as well, please. Pipe juice and mold grub. She turns to you all. It will not look very good, nor will it taste very good, but it is quite filling. She gestures for you to sit. You guys can see there is, well, Sister Severine, in particular you can tell that there are folks that are in here as well. There are 1 or 2 people in here that actually have the similar markings to those guys that you took out in the elevator. And they seem to be carefully kind of studying you all. They are particularly interested in Gazrael. And one of them kind of turns and whispers to somebody else. And one of them gets up and leaves as you guys are coming in and sitting down. There also appears to be a couple of folks who wear the sigil that she has on one of her what is it, the epaulettes or epaulets? Epaulettes, right? Pauldrons?
Epaulets.
Epaulets.
Yeah.
There's a couple other members who seem to be the muscle guys who are escorting her here. They have those markings, so it looks like whatever gang, house, whatever you want to call it, that she is, there's some members of that there. And there seems to be other just folks hanging around who have another marking on them, but you're not quite sure what they are. They don't have the cybernetics or augmetics that the other guys have. So it looks like this is not necessarily only her terrain. or her territory. She brings you to a larger table where you can all sit down, and she says, please, tell me what has brought you down here, and how we might benefit one another.
Now, we need to work our way down, right? We know that our objective is deep down in the hive, right?
Up.
Yeah.
Is it down? It's down.
Yeah, you need to get this elevator moving. It needs to, like, way the fuck down. Ideally, you want to be able to hopefully find the first team that came in here, and then you also need to make your way all the way down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think we are in search of some of our... do we have any description of what our predecessors were?
You do. But they wouldn't have encountered them because they flew by Valkyrie into the snake shack and tried to make their way down unsuccessfully.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they didn't have any idea of this thing. The second plan was to use the elevator. What Gesro could tell you?
Yes, we are searching for some of our colleagues who we believe are further down in this hive.
Oh, and so ideally what you want to do, you're trying to climb your way down. Like, there's not a safe spot. There's got to be the snack skirters all along here. You're going to need to find a way to get this elevator functioning. So if you wish to talk to her about that, remember, you needed to find another way into the command station.
Yeah, I'll say. I see this community is underneath the transport elevator. Does the elevator move?
The elevator has the capacity to move, assuredly, and has in past. Do you need the elevator to move?
Indeed, we need to move it. We need to head down.
I see.
So perhaps you can advise us. How can we make that happen?
I can do more than that. I can tell you precisely where you need to go in order to regain control.
Tremendous.
You will also be assisting me in that capacity, though I must confess, newcomers, impressive as you may look, I may need a demonstration of your capabilities. We have so many who try to stir up trouble here. I want to be certain that you can end the trouble. Minor task. In gratitude, I am happy to make all available introductions down here. Should you require further equipment, I'm happy to introduce you to Crafton Glot, a very good friend of mine who can supply you with most anything that you may require. I am also able to provide a place, safety, from others in the slum who may be less inclined to welcome strangers.
There's a lack of law and order here?
We suffer under the tyranny. Maggots X14 is a blight on the slung and all of my good people. As the speaker for our people, it would greatly benefit us to see Maggots X14 excised from the slung.
And Gezriel, he doesn't normally speak out of turn, just because he's horrible in social situations. But he'll ask, are they the ones with the poorly installed augments?
They are. Plan Mechanicus, they call themselves. Though not true Mechanicum, obviously.
I have spoken with one of their machine spirits. I am not pleased.
I see.
And the Magus, is he of the Adeptus Mechanicus?
The
Magus himself, of which you speak?
The maggots for X14?
sorry. Forgive me. You are giving Maggots X14 far too much credit. I speak not of a station. I speak of that which spawns flies. That's what his name is.
Maggots X14 is a person.
Indeed. Then, I will tell you, first, you must rest, you must eat, you must speak to Nathal. Profloglot will have anything you require beyond what impressive accoutrement that you already have. Speak to him, secure what you need, rest. And then we can talk of the small tasks that you may complete for me. And then we can speak about where to find your control room. I trust you tried accessing it through the elevator.
Yes.
Indeed, our way was impeded by some clear conflict from the past.
Indeed. A conflict indeed related to my present troubles.
Oh, yes.
Indirectly.
We had thought it was ancient, this battle.
No. Not so ancient as to not cast a shadow on the slung at present. Forgive it is so rare I get to jest with those who will appreciate a sophisticated humor.
And tell me down here, do you have members of the Adeptus Ministorum to guide you?
I must confess we are far from the benefit of the benevolence of the Emperor's light. Sister, if there are many in need of guidance from the Emperor, and there are set many who would welcome it here. Your intent is to go...
It is distressing.
Most assuredly. But I trust that with your firm guidance, you may point them back towards proper conduct and beliefs. So, why don't you enjoy, and she turns to the proprietress and says, whatever they want, please, I will take care of them. Thank you, Goethe. And she said it loud enough for the other folks to kind of hear. The two members of Clan Mechanicus kind of whisper to each other, and there's some other folks who seem to whisper to each other. And Gerda just seems, you would pick up on this, sister, that it's like, all right, fucking big shot. It's like, fine. Clearly, Gerda doesn't work for her. But let yourselves rest. I will leave one of my men to bring you to where you may securely convalesce from your travels, and then they will bring you to the pile-up. Then you might re-equip. Then we can talk about the errands that I would ask that you fulfill. Is that acceptable to you?
The respite would be good.
Then. And the pipe juice that is set in front of you is an unprocessed slurry of drippings that came off of slime stalagmites. So enjoy.
I've run it through my filters. It should suffice.
And mold grub is bread made from powdered fungus. It is spicier than typical hive fare, very nutritious, but is definitely an acquired taste.
I think I gave it my taste buds when I became part iron.
So then, you guys are left to speak, and one of her men sort of is left in there. Now, from a mechanical perspective, guys, there are different factions within the slung. You start with a reputation of 2 with all of the factions. If you do favors for them, your reputation will improve. With a reputation of 2, you are tolerated as outsiders, but you must spend 2 wealth to gain a bonus icon when making influence tests to acquire something. If you gain a reputation of 4 to 6, then prices are normal. If you gain a reputation of 7 to 9, then you get 2 bonus icons for every 1 point of wealth that you put in to acquire things. And if you get a reputation of 10, you've done the impossible. You've united the slung under one leadership, at least for the moment. Most in the slung do whatever you ask of them. The higher you get up on this, the better your reputation will be.
Cool.
Clan Mechanicus is obviously one of the factions. The commune of miscreants, you will find, is what Primella calls her faction. And you learn that the third faction is the Sludge Scrapers. The most of the nutrition from the slung comes from sludge that is scraped off the Snake Sack's walls, harvested by a guild of sorts. They operate out of their own bunkhouse, and they are the third faction that you are aware of to start.
Okay.
Primella is giving you the place where you can rest, which means you can complete a respite.
Oh.
And we've had one session, two sessions where you have not had an opportunity to do a requisition. The pile-up is the place she mentioned, the largest general goods store in the slung, a junkyard by any other name. The pile-up is run by someone named Kraftall Glot, but it appears to be owned by Primella. He has augmetic legs, and you can make a requisition. You can requisition war gear from him on any Imperium items up to a value of 4. So if you guys wish to talk about what your requisitions are, you have 3 requisition rolls that you can make each in relation to that and subject to those restrictions.
Okay. That's something we want to do now, or think over it for next time?
We got an hour left in the session. What are you guys wanting to do now? Primella has introduced herself. She's giving you sort of an idea of what she needs. What it is each of the factions, you can do different tasks for them, and you may gain reputation from this. She knows where the control room is, or the control station is, and how to access it. You need to complete at least 1 task for her. She has 3 on offer. You can also make runs yourself to try and gain bounties, try and gain access to things. You will run into potential problems or maybe other opportunities depending on where you're going, but those come with commensurate benefits. So for instance, you could run into the Warrens, which are making up the bulk of it, just sort of the interconnected ventilation systems and stuff. Try and go in there and find something. You could go to a Hab settlement elsewhere in the Hive. You could go to an industrial work. You could go to gang territory. Gangs other than the factions that are here. You could go to a militarum depot. You could go to a quarantine zone. You could go to, well, that one we'll save for later. So there's a variety of different places. Each of those have potential rewards associated with them that are appropriate to the location. So, first, let's talk about your respite. I'm assuming you guys wish to catch your breath and complete a respite.
Mm-hmm.
And if your respite goes uninterrupted, your shock and wounds are reduced to 0, and your wrath points reset to 2.
Okay.
Oh, then I'll stay awake.
I think it's all or nothing. The party has to.
Yeah. I'm definitely taking respite.
Well, again, the party takes the respite. It's not individuals.
Okay.
You either are all going along with the respite, letting Gezriel get rid of that shock, or...
I mean, I think we should.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
What do you guys
it
wish to
costs me
do?
One wrath, but you know, the healing is worth more than that.
Do you wish to know what her tasks are?
Yeah, that would be very useful information.
Indeed.
One of these 3. Satisfy any one of them, Primella will be thrilled to assist you. One of her guys needs an amputation, and the last doc here in the slung who treated him is the reason. Go fetch me a better one. So you're going to go to a doc shop and...
I can do amputations.
She needs someone to do this. And if you bring them back, not only will you gain reputation, you will gain free access to the dock services. Primella will pay for it. One time. For each of you. Next one is Komar's contacts have gone silent and we need more Obscura. There's something in it for you too. You will go to... Obscura is a narcotic. Go to a narcotic den and deal with the people that are there. You will gain 1 reputation and you'll gain 2 wealth for each of you.
Ooh, that sounds good.
And she hates to ask this of you, but she's running very low on pink hair dye. Be a darling and fetch her some, will you? This will be a black market bounty in that you will need to track down. You'll gain 1 reputation and enough hair dye for all of you. If you do apply it, you gain +2 bonus icons on any tests dealing with Primella. So those options are, each of them gives you 1 reputation. You can also do multiple ones. 1 reputation and 2 bonus icons for the hair dye. 1 reputation and 2 wealth per agent for the drugs. 1 reputation and free access, each of you, to a doc's services once for the doc shop. Doc shop bounty.
I do not approve of the Obscura. One of you may do, but I shall not participate. The doctor, perhaps. That sounds a worthy user.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Certainly.
Or we split up. I was wondering, but
I do
Good.
not recommend that course of action.
Let me tell you what to expect from each of these. So the dock shop, what she'll tell you is, he seems to have begun to follow a priest who speaks about the ills of the world. Sister, I don't mean to alarm you, but it does seem like this priest that the doc has gone to follow,
It could be heretical.
it could very well be heretical, correct? In which case you would be facing that. Deal with that priest. You should have the doc free to return. You were objecting to the obscure one. The bounty... Which one is that? Hold on. Ooh. That will be to negotiate from 2 other gangs. Is that right? Hold on. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here's the thing with the hair dye. You may find some other stuff there too. By acquiring them, it is a black market dealer. So there will be negotiations with other gangs while dealing, while there. But if you're successful, you may also be able to access all manner of different things. So, by which I mean, guys, value 6 things you could potentially find. The shop in the slung is limited to value 4. So?
Value 6 is pretty high.
Yeah, that does seem useful.
Oh,
So, the hair dye is negotiating with gangs. Could get ugly, but also could give you some access to black markets where you may be able to find things you can't find in the slung. The other one is dealing with that heretical preacher and recovering that doc.
Well, sister?
well, no matter what the rewards, dealing with heresy is a priority. Communities must not be allowed to have such temptations.
I would agree.
That is fine.
Then, you each have 3 requisition checks you can make. What gear do you wish to try and secure here? Just remember, does anyone have wealth left over?
I never requisitioned anything, so I do.
Okay. Just remember that you have to spend 2 wealth to get 1 bonus right now because of where your reputation is at. Actually, on your sheet, the party reference sheet, let me put in the names of the 3 factions. You have reputation 2 currently with each of these.
And wealth is personal?
It will be, yeah. Because it's a resource you can spend. So there is...
You might know where that is? Where that is on the sheet?
It's attributes, bottom right.
Cool, thank you.
You said it's Imperial equipment. He can get us, right?
Anything with the Imperial tag, yeah. It does have to have the Imperial tag on it.
Our psi focuses, do they have the Imperial tag of the Astra Telepathica?
Well, also has to be value 4 or less. So just double. I don't know what the value of those things are. Just
gotcha.
Yeah. Do you not have a psi focus already?
I don't think so. We had this in Kerchin. It was odd. It was the only game that doesn't give a.
Yeah.
You spend years with them, but they say no. Off with you.
It's a loner. It's the company car of
right.
the Astra Telepathica.
In 20 years, we will give you the golden watch, rather the psi focus.
Yeah. All right. The Psychana Mercy Blade. Is that what you're asking for?
No, I have one of those.
Okay.
They give me one of those.
I'll double check. I don't think you're restricted by. I'll double check on the rarity, but I don't know if you're. Psychic Focus is value 3.
Oh yeah, page 239, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh well, that's my and I don't think I ever. Yeah, I've got 2 wealth. Whatever I can do. Psi Focus is a priority to me.
Okay. Let me see about the rarity. That's the only thing I'm not sure on.
Okay. Yeah.
Any items up to a value of 4. So I think the rarity just means that it is more challenging. It's a more challenging influence roll. Requisition rolls are right at the start of the section here, 205 of the core book.
Okay.
And it is modified. So the DN of the influence test is the value of it modified by the rarity. So the value is 3, rarity is rare, so it'll be +2. So your Psi Focus would be a 5.
Oop, I am having a... Need to switch my earbuds, so stand by.
Okay.
But you need to wealth to buy anything, right?
I think you... No, if you fail the test, you can spend wealth to add icons to your roll. Each point of wealth you spend as 1 icon.
Ah, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I've only got like 1 influence. You said we had 2 influence, right?
Yes, because you have 1 influence to acquire war gear each session, and 1 to acquire ammunition. So you actually have 3 to acquire ammunition as well.
So Kevin, I may have missed the tail end of what you said due to a sound issue on my end.
That is okay. Sean, are you telling me you're not hanging on my every word?
I mean, what I'm telling you is every time Psychic Focus comes up, something happens. It's crazy.
Okay, so what it is the question was with respect to wealth. James was asking whether you need to spend it. Wealth is something you can spend to gain. Normally, you spend 1 wealth, you get 1 extra icon, but because of your reputation level, you have to spend 2 wealth to get 1 extra icon to your result.
Okay.
Well,
what is your influence right now, Lucionius?
I'm sure it's immeasurable. Let's see where. Let me see here.
same place.
3. Is that masterful?
3 is going to be challenging because you need 5. How much wealth do you have? 2?
2.
You need to roll 4 successes on 3 dice.
Well, that sounds rough.
You do have 3 tries at it, though.
Ooh.
I will say, if you roll a complication on an influence test, though, you lose 1 wealth.
Okay.
So, do you want to try to acquire that?
Yeah, that's really the only, I mean, I'm not going to say I can't be tempted by anything else, but really it is my sole focus.
I have yet to find an equipment sheet that you will not pour over, Sean. So I think there will be other things you can acquire. But why don't you give it 1 roll? Let's see how you do. If you lose this wealth, then you're fucked.
Okay. Let's see here. Is this what kind of roll is this?
Influence.
This is an influence roll.
Yep.
And do I choose? So I have a 3. Do I do any bonus dice or anything?
Nope.
That's it, huh?
Just roll it.
All right. Oh, glorious.
Wow.
Glorious.
Well, I've only got 1 influence, so it's a foregone conclusion for me.
Okay, so you are losing
The wealth.
You are losing 1 wealth.
Okay.
From that. Apparently you found some, whatever the what's the nonsense thing that kids were buying? Labubus, whatever the 40K equivalent of Labubus are. You have been talked into getting something like that.
I've been bamboozled.
You have been bamboozled. Yeah. Grimdark bamboozled. So
It's embarrassing.
Now,
It's very embarrassing.
you still have 2 more rolls, but consider how you wish to make those rolls. Maybe there may be something else. Right now, you could conceivably still succeed if you rolled 1 success or 1 icon and 2 exalted icons. Do you want to just blow those 2 rolls and see how it goes?
I suppose. Give it a run.
Give us another influence. Here it comes. You got that wealth roll out of the way? Are you... So you have no money anymore.
Amazing.
Level marketing situation, and I just stuck with it. I just stuck
Can we
with it.
spend glory or wrath? Or...
No, you can't. Not an influence roll. Oh my god.
Lucianus debates on just incinerating people until someone gives me a psi focus, but then decides against it.
Do you want to try one more time? What's the chances of rolling 3 wrath dice with the chaos thing
roll
on it?
20.
On troll
50-50.
Yeah, troll 20. Okay.
100% chance.
Holy shit!
That's just pure nonsense.
Oh my god. So, Lucianus,
They
you
hate
owe-
psychers. They hate
you owe
psychers.
1 wealth. Maybe there was a temper tantrum and you destroyed some shit in the shop, and so with that beneficial start to our rolls here, who wants to go next?
I'm opting out of rolling for anything, so there's that.
Okay.
I've got no wealth, but I might want to ask of some grenades.
Sure. Do grenades, do you know if they count as ammo or they count as gear?
Maybe they're gear. Probably gear.
Let's see, they are.
They fall under the gear section.
Okay, so it'll be gear.
Yeah, weapons. Yeah, they're weapons.
Okay, so then let's see. What's the value and what is the rarity?
Value 2 and rarity common. That's why I thought it might even work for somebody impoverished like me.
Yeah. Okay. My God.
Unless anybody else remembers they've got lots of grenades.
It's also worth noting by
I
like
do have grenades I can give you if you're asking.
you guys can. One of the things that can be found out in the like by searching those different areas, you can find wealth out there too. So there's more sources of wealth than just doing jobs for the factions in the slung.
Yeah.
All right. So what is the total target number then with the rarity and the value?
So
Just
value
common
2,
plus 0. Yeah, it's just 2.
rarity is common. So
Okay, so
just
it's
2.
no modifiers, just a 2. There you go.
Woohoo!
Okay. Nice.
So I got a grenade or
Let's see. I think it. Let's see here. It's. I thought we saw that.
I thought you got more than one, but it's not
Yeah.
ammo.
Let's see here.
It proved useful before, so
Yeah.
requisitioning war gear 205.
Okay, where are the shops?
Ammo is acquired differently, page 229.
Oh, each matching keyword beyond the first adds +1 bonus die to the influence test, by the by. So if you have more keywords beyond just the
Yeah, just have
Imperial?
so.
yeah. Okay. Las weapons, las guns, grenades. Here we go, grenades. Okay. I think it's just 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it says for a war gear, like when you get a weapon, ranged weapon, it comes fully loaded with a single additional ammo.
No, still one.
Yeah, so it is single. So one has 1, and you got 2 more rolls still. Do you want to get
Have I
two more?
tried the D&D 5e builder? No.
What's that?
Roll20 tried to sell me something. Or
Do you want to get more grenades or something else you want to get?
yeah, let me try that.
Okay. So 2 once again. There you go.
Yay.
Okay. We have one more. Anything else you want to grab?
Yeah, I'll just get 3 grenades.
Okay. Try for another grenade. There you go. For ammo, do you want to get? Because you're carrying. No, you're carrying 3 ammo,
Yeah,
aren't
I've
you?
got 3. I'm
Yes,
good.
you're good for the reloads. Awesome. Gezro, you sure you don't want to go for anything?
I have an influence of 1. There's nothing I want that is 1, and
You have 2 wealth.
I have 3
Currently,
wealth.
you have
but
3 wealth
I'm saving
currently. You don't want to?
Nope,
No.
because I'll end up shooting
Okay.
someone and taking their stuff.
Argarius.
Yeah, I only have 2 influence as well, so I don't know that there's much I can roll for.
Do you have any wealth?
1.
Wealth 1. Okay.
Because like the one thing I see is a dueling grip, but it's a value 3 and a rarity uncommon.
So it'd be a 4 you'd be rolling
Yeah,
against.
and I only have 2 dice to roll, so
I mean, understandably, Lucionius. Jesus Christ.
yeah.
He's going to be quarrelsome from here on
Yeah.
now.
Lucionius, you must focus.
I'd actually have an influence
Focus
of
on
0, but you can only have minimum of 1. So
I've been treated poorly here.
I mean, they told you not to sign up for the credit card, but yeah. Is there any gear beyond weapons? Is there any gear or like specialized ammo?
Yeah, that's what I looked at. Like,
Oh, it's all like high value though. So
Yeah.
yeah, like dueling grip was sort of the cheapest thing that I could find, like combo of value and rarity.
And you got how much wealth? 0 or 2?
Oh, I have 1 wealth and 2 influence.
So the 1 wealth you can't do anything with because you need 2 at your current reputation level. Do you want to roll and just see if you need 4? So you'd need 6s on both of the dice, I guess.
Right. Well, I need box cars.
Yeah.
And
I think you have more of a chance of losing your wealth than you do of actually making the roll.
Yeah, snake eyes are 500 times more likely than boxer.
Yeah.
Of course, you used all that luck up, so you might do it.
Hold on. Do you
You may think it's a 1 in 36 chance, but in fact, it's a 50-50 chance.
That's right.
Oh, dueling grip only is imperial. Shit. Okay.
Yeah, I looked at that too, but I was like, I have no chance of getting that.
Yeah.
oh, Imperium, I thought that's what we were allowed to get.
It is. Just I was going to see if there was other, because each additional
Oh.
tag you have would allow you to reduce.
I do have the keyword Imperium, but
Yeah, so like you need more one beyond that, and his gear only has the Imperium. That black marketplace, though, that has value 6, and there's more variety. So like,
right.
there's a possibility there. So do you want to roll for that, Argarius, or?
No, I want to try and increase my influence before I do any.
Yeah.
All right.
In retrospect, I should have tried looking for one of these strange and blasphemous focuses, but there you go. Next time.
So then, what do you guys wish to do? Which of these? I guess first off, are you throwing your lot in with what's her name, Primella?
Do we have to
Quite a
pick now?
starting point.
I mean, she seems to know how to access the room you're looking for, the control room. So if you want to go there, she knows how to get there. All you need to do is pick one of those tasks and do it for her.
Yeah, well, she's put us up to give us a safe place to stay, so it'd be only right to return the favor.
Sister, you'd express something about the doctor task.
I'm purging the heretic. You can find a doctor, I'll purge the heretic. 2 for
I'll
1.
trade you. Can I purge the heretic? I'm feeling a bit peaked.
Okay. Be my guest.
I need something to cheer me
You
up.
make him explode. This is all better. Try sticking your force stave in him and see if he goes bang.
Yes, well, maybe we can tell her about the first task she mentioned.
Okay. So if you guys have got settled in, you've become acquainted a bit with the slung now. The what is it called? Pipe juice? Guys, pipe juice. Boy, you're never going to forget pipe juice.
Demonetized right there.
Really? Got to mention to not mention pipe juice in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah, at all costs.
All right. Okay. Hey, so then it would be a matter of traveling to there. It is elsewhere in the hive itself where this dock is located. Anything else you guys wish to pick up? I think. I don't know if any of you rolled for ammo. Is everyone good for reloads?
Good.
Then, setting out. So she comes in once again. Here we go. Do we see any difference among you guys now that you've had a chance to relax, to rest, to make some acquisitions, make some... I mean, I have full confidence that your the bored ape that you purchased there, Lucionius, it's only going to go up in value for sure, right?
This place needs cleansing more than we know.
He comes in and says, then, have my accommodations been to your needs? I know they are modest, but I trust you found them
madam.
restful.
I've had a chance to meditate upon the rites, and all feels better now. I think my colleagues as well have been satisfied with their nutrition, and I have also given them some good words from my book. So we're feeling fortified.
And the blessing of the Emperor upon you, sister. You bring his light to all of us. Tell me, how have you decided to assist me?
Healing seems to, we thought, was most appropriate.
Good.
You had somebody suffering. And as we say, the Emperor brings relief. One way or the other.
I had a feeling that the creature may draw your attention, sister. That is good. And I would have that doctor back to discuss best practices in detail. It is not far from here. You may find him not far from here. And take a look here, guys. You will be leaving the slung, but my men can tell you where you will need to go. The preacher may have devotees as well. I trust that you will...
More people to be enlightened.
Good. Then, is there anything else that we can offer you, or are you prepared to undertake this journey?
I think we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Then, you guys depart the slung, and you are directed to elsewhere within the hive proper itself, closer to one of the Hab settlements. So you can imagine once you get in there, you first will have to navigate your way through there. Do you have thoughts on what skill you may use to successfully navigate your way through here?
That data slate I picked up from the, I'm assuming one of the Magus Adeptus or whatever they were.
The Clan Mechanicus?
Yeah, Clan Mechanicus. Would they have like maps or anything?
They do not, no. Okay. Well, actually, I shouldn't say it. If you're thinking like use tech to try and access something there, sure, you could do that.
See if I can hack more deep into it to get more information.
Yeah. We're going full 90s here. John's going to hack the mainframe. Look at that roll. Holy shit. So it's a TN5. You can shift one of those exalted icons if you'd like.
We're full up, so.
Oh, then half the time. Not only, why don't you tell us how you find a shortcut, Gazriel?
He's basically like flicking through it, like ever since coming across those traps and whatnot. He's extremely wary about other hidden stuff, so he's diving into these plans and throwing away the encryptions like they're nothing, like these are amateurs. Yeah. And then he discovers a file that's showing us.
So let me hold on, John. I'm just going to interrupt you for a moment, only because we want to make sure it's setting appropriate.
Okay.
You're using a lot of techno jargon. That is not how any of the Mechanicum think.
Yeah.
So how do you think that you would view this from the context of praying to a machine spirit?
Gotcha. So maybe he's having a not so much like an intense conversation, but he's humming to himself as he's attuning to this thing, trying to get past all the barriers. Like there's the language and techno babble in it that he doesn't quite understand. And then maybe that one part of his mind that is, spoken to him before kind of like slips him some advice. And he finds like a hidden verse or something stored in the tablet that shows little glimpses of signs that, otherwise don't mean anything, but, exit here or ladder here. And he points them out and says, we can find our way through this maze of rubble.
Okay. You have found a way to unbind the spirit, and it is answering you true. So, second issue, guys, how are you planning on getting into this Hab unit? Is it a force of arms, force of personality and presence, or are you sneaking it?
That. Now, I've judged, I guess I can tell, these people are Imperium.
They are, yes.
Yep. Good to know.
So what do you think, sister?
I think we shall try going in by force of will.
Okay.
Everyone's okay?
Yeah.
All right. So what do you think? Is it intimidation? Is it leadership? Is it persuasion?
I think it will be persuasion. Let me.
You're speaking to the people.
Yeah,
I mean that's very Sisters of Battle, to be honest. Of all the ones who actually run missions and actually run like hospitals and stuff, the Sisters are the closest you're going to get to kind of a benevolent. What do you call it? Religious organization. So give us
a leadership, I think.
Leadership, sure.
A preferred thing.
Yeah.
I'll be. So, we're in search of this doctor. Lead us to there.
Okay. Go ahead and give us a leadership check, please.
Well, I get +1 for people of the Imperial Creed.
Very nice. Ooh, hey. You did need 5 in order to get that, so you're kind of right on the nose with it. If you got...
yeah, I don't want to risk complication.
You actually can't, because you if you do spend rad, you can't possibly get a complication because you already have.
Roll to see what I can get.
Nice. Okay, not quite. So if you had one exalted icon to shift, you may be able to remember that this is a questionable creature. If you had an exalted icon to shift, you may be able to gain some insight. You being a symbol of proper belief among these people, they may share something with you. You would probably need to spend some glory to get at least one more success so you can shift it. How many points of glory?
2. That's
2, okay.
Get more likely. Just trying to find where the dice are hiding.
There's another exalted icon. Wow. All right, so you got a success and you got 2 exalted icons. Who do you think it is who is most responsive to your efforts at outreach?
I think there's a little old lady. She is impressed. She has memories of when the Imperial Creed held more sway, perhaps.
Indeed. And what she tells you is, not only is this preacher and this doctor, they are those who follow this priest, they wear robes afterwards. And you would think that it is in mockery of the Imperial Creed. But one of my nephews, he saw, and he swears, and he does not lie. He swears that one of them had, when they stumbled and the robes fell open, they had horrific markings on their bodies. Clear signs of a surgeon at work, and twisted in terrible ways.
This indeed sounds heretical.
They have repurposed a unit that used to be used for storage. And I will tell you, sister, they deserve, all of them, the righteousness and the justice of the Emperor. And if you would bring that on them, you got 2 exalted icons, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know a back way in. One of my other nephews. They could show you the way.
The Emperor's has looked blessed to me this day, sister, that I have encountered you. A true believer.
Then,
lead us on.
What do the rest of you make of this?
Gezrael is extremely interested in hearing about this. Anytime somebody's mutilating bodies with, machines or anything like that, it really gets his attention. And if that's what they're doing, he wants to find out.
Yeah, if you press what he says he saw, it's like, from the bodies are just what he saw. The bodies are wrong. They're just connected wrong. As if someone was, performing surgery on healthy bodies for the purpose of moving things around. Whatever this doctor was doing, if it is him, then this preacher's, it is not in mockery of the Emperor. It is not in veneration of whatever thing it speaks to. That they wear the robes. It is to conceal the horrors that are being done upon them.
Yeah, Gezrael, he thinks he's either doing with some kind of machine spirit that's helping him, or he's borderline touching on the forces of chaos, and that we have to find out about it.
You hear a whisper from the back of your mind, Gazriel. And we could learn so much.
Yep.
You know of chaos?
Well,
You know of chaos?
everyone knows of chaos. It's the enemy.
Lucionius? Argarius? What do you feel?
I mean, clearly they should be put out of their misery.
Yeah, Lucianus feels like it's an ample candidate to be consumed by flame. Everyone, we don't really need to hear anymore. It seems they're probably connected with the oafs that I dealt with back in whatever they called it, the slung. Can't be tolerated.
For whatever reason, Lucianus is insistent on bringing his entire sack full of Labubus with him. The value is going to bounce around, I tell you.
In the hopes that the multi-level marketing is real, hopefully.
He was very persuasive in the sales pitch. Then with that, the last thing we'll do, let's set this up for next time. I think we need someone to give us probably a stealth check, right?
Oh.
To get in the secret way.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Argarius, are you going to take that on your shoulders?
Sure. Wow.
So, you lot go. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think I have a.
Pretty sneaky there, Jeff.
Oh yeah. That's kind of his thing. He's finally able to use it.
Yeah. How do you plan on dealing with this fella? He does seem to have a fair amount of followers. What's the thought of how to deal with this?
Set the area
He
on
needs a
fire.
sniper.
Oh yeah, sorry, but Dave. Hopefully, Dave will be feeling better next time.
And, I think most of us have long-range weapons now.
Yeah, and it will be in kind of a single storage area, so it might be a little cramped.
Even better for grenades.
Or walls of fire to keep them from running out.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exterminatus.
True.
More of a flashback to Legacy of the Crystal Shard being stuck in a room with a wall of fire.
Yeah, it's funny because I was with AD&D looking like it's going to win this thing. I was looking at AD&D again, and I came across Wall of Fire once again. I'm like, oh memories.
PTSD, yep.
That bloody spell. Holy shit. All right, so then, guys, why don't you tell us what it's like as set the scene for us as you come to this point where you're going to be accessing the back door entrance into here. If it is locked, I imagine, Gazriel, you'll be able to invoke the opening wards to command that machine spirit.
Yep.
But what do we see, guys?
Are they? Can we hear anything? Can we hear them inside?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot in there.
I shall mutter ever so quietly under a prayer, and then check my grenades for the true way of a sister.
Okay.
Prayer book in one hand, grenades in the other.
Yeah, sister, will you be the first through the door?
I will. I think. Well, I think we will see if we have a sniper next. But otherwise,
okay. Yeah. No. Fair enough.
I will have chainsword in one hand, grenades in the other.
Your chainsword is set on stealth mode.
Field.
All right, guys. So we have ourselves set up for next time. A preacher awaits a doctrinal correction. 3 XP, I think we get, right?
It's been yeah, you are correct.
Perfect. Then, for those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for part 5, session 5, guys, of Extraction. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game we're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below, and I'll endeavor to reply in a timely fashion. There's also a link down below to the Dungeon Musings Discord server, where all of us are active. We have channels there dedicated to this to all the 40K games we run on the channel, as well as things like Find a Group, GM discussion, virtual tabletop chat. There is a terrific, helpful, knowledgeable, and friendly community over there. You're more than welcome to join us. There's also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an incredible selection of new role-playing games, board games, and card games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. If they do not have something in stock that you're looking for, you can put it on a want list, and they'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code NOBLEDM, all caps, all one word. It's listed in the description of the video down below. That'll save you 10% on any purchase of $10 or more through their website, and that discount code will change as of March 15, 2026. So if you're listening to this after that time, just come back to one of our more recent videos, and you'll see what the current discount code is listed in the description of that video. The last thing I will say is an enormous thank you to our stalwart, grim, and perilous agents. So Jeffrey, Sean, James, and John, thank you so much for playing today, guys. Congratulations on making your way to the slung and making some new friends there. And some questionable investments. I'm sure they're going to pay off. I have full confidence that
someone will pay. That is what's going to happen.
There's a dwarf tomorrow morning who's going to kill every motherfucker he sees.
That's right. That's right.
But for those listening at home, we'll be back in 2 weeks' time to see how our heroes bring the light of the Emperor to this wayward priest. But until we see you again, we hope that we gave you a few hours to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that our heroes are finding in the depths of the snake stack. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, and happy gaming.